Mute myself. There we go. I'm unmuted. Hi. How's it going? Welcome in. I know the timer's still going. And I'm standing today, so I look a little different. We are going to watch this showcase. Hi, Avatar. How's it going? Hi. Let me pull up my chat. Hello. Hi. How is it going, friends? How are we? Let me say hi to everybody. Avatar, congratulations on first 11 times. And Becca, hello. Darla, hello. How's it going? Steffi, how's it going? Hi. And friends, if you're not following my friend Avatar on Twitch, they are a streamer. Please ignore my countdown. We're here for the inZOI showcase. I want to make sure the volume is up. I'm gonna move my big head out of the way. I'm really excited for this, y'all. Hi, K-Rid. How's it going?
Hello, my name is Hyungjun Kim, or K-jun, the director and producer of inZOI. The Korean greeting 안녕하세요 literally means "Are you well?" A lot of you are watching this showcase. I hope you send me a round of applause to cheer me as I try to go through this presentation. First, thank you for celebrating inZOI's early access launch with us. We'd appreciate your support as we take our difficult first steps. The video you saw gave you a peek into the set on stage. This set looks just like this place looks in-game.
I can't. Oop, just needed it though.
inZOI, and it's a space where a ZOI is sent when they pass away. inZOI is a life simulation game that captures life itself.
It's as loud as I can get it to go. Avatar, I'm sorry.
Since this genre is an unfamiliar one in Korea, I've often been asked questions like, is this even a game, or how do you even play it? Finding developers, conducting playtests, and evaluating the game have all been challenging. But the reason we created this game is simple. We're developers, but like you, we're also gamers. And I wanted to create a game in a genre I personally love.
Hi, Blue.
I believe this genre holds meaningful and empowering value, and I wanted more people to experience it. During difficult moments in my life, I played The Sims, and I was reminded of Charlie Chaplin's quote, "Life is a tragedy when seen up close, but a comedy when viewed from a distance." I realized that living through and observing different lives can be deeply comforting. That's why this inZOI poster that you see on screen was designed to give the feeling of looking down at the game world from a distance. Over time, I built. And as I got older, I also enjoyed the genre with my son. One day, he asked me, "Are there other games in this genre with the latest graphics?" Without hesitation, I took on the challenge of creating one myself. In inZOI, AR company manages virtual simulation worlds known as inZOI. The people living in this world are known as ZOIs. As a new recruit of AR company, your role is to observe and shape the lives of ZOIs. You become a creator. By playing inZOI, you are stepping into the role of a life creator. That's why today's showcase is themed as a recruitment day for new creators. Early access means that you are joining AR company as a new employee, becoming a fellow creator, helping to build the world of inZOI alongside me. If I successfully complete this presentation and many of you apply to join this journey, then this presentation will have been a success. All right, then. If you want to apply as a new employee, you'll need to know about inZOI and AR Company, right? First, I'll introduce the team behind inZOI and AR Company, and then I'll give you an overview of inZOI itself.
I'm sorry, I can't turn it up any louder, but I'm going to try not to talk too much.
People you see on screen are the brave colleagues who took on this bold challenge with me. Thanks to their dedication, I was able to bring the game this far. And even at this very moment, they continue to give their best. Next, let me introduce the creators behind the real movements, voices, and the music of inZOI.
배우 정용현입니다.
My name is Heather Moore.
오디오 관련 총괄 이혜진입니다. 오늘
Ooh, this part's just
연주한 곡은
quiet.
들어가시기 전에 로비에서 들어보실 수 있는 음악이고요.
뭔가 특별한 모션보다는 리얼한 연기지만 또 그 안에서 뭘 표현해야 하는지
실생활의 자연스러운 움직임과 게임적 호용의 게임 같은 느낌의 중간점을 찾는 그 조율점이 사실 좀 쉽지 않았던 것 같아요.
It's very funny to do things that maybe are private. Going to the restroom. You can die of embarrassment, of hunger. Fun experience that you can live in, play, and share with others. 파이팅 하십시오.
감사합니다.
Since this genre involves role-playing, I'll continue with this recruitment theme for this presentation. Before you decide to join us, it's only fair that I introduce you to inZOI, right? So let's go through each of these focuses one by one. inZOI strives to create not only realistic graphics, but also a realistic simulation. In spring, flowers bloom. In autumn, the leaves turn red. In winter, they fall and snow begins to cover the ground. We have developed seasonal changes and interactions, so when it snows, players can decorate for winter and throw festive parties.
92.
Characters must wear weather-appropriate clothing. If it's too hot or too cold, they can catch a cold or fall ill and die. Changes in weather also affect the emotions of ZOIs, leading to new and unexpected events. inZOI allows players to change background as they see fit. And to interact with crowds in various ways, such as talking, helping, or complimenting them. You could also fight with people in the crowd as well. You can even beg for money. You can get rocks and paintings that you've collected or crafted and sell them on the street.
Nice.
Or if you have any furniture that are used, you can sell them as secondhand goods. The city is filled with fun spaces and experiences.
Is that better? What
I'm showing now is built within inZOI. In the past, content creation was limited to companies or professionals with specialized equipment. But today, anyone can easily create content, leading to a surge in diverse and exciting content. Similarly, in the world of inZOI, we wanted to embed creative tools that allow everyone to create with ease. You can generate 3D objects from single images and also use them as furniture or decorative items. You could even make them earrings and attach them to your earlobe.
I might have to get Diz to help me with the audio because this has been a regular thing.
Try replacing interactive objects or existing furniture in the game with the 3D objects you've created using the 3D printer. Here you see my character replacing a punching bag.
Sorry, I'll
You
move in
could
just a
also
second.
take a single image to create poses. So when you play inZOI, if you have a pose that you want to add, you could just input your photo.
I feel that.
If you have any videos of yourself dancing, then you can put those in inZOI to make the Zois dance like you are in the video.
Yep. They have motion capture, guys. Motion capture. That's something Sims simply does not have.
The facial capture that we introduced previously is now joined with camera motion capture, which is in development. It's been included as an experimental feature in this build. It's still a work in progress, but if you can be patient with us, we'll continue to challenge ourselves and improve the features.
Is it still staticky?
I'm not more of an introvert, so I'm not the most socially active person. But I believe that relationships are one of the most important aspects of life.
99
In
Steffi.
inZOI, if you make a Zoi and select traits, that determines your chemistry with others. This means that romance and friendships will naturally develop with compatible people,
It's better
while
or it's
relationships
still
with
staticky?
incompatible ones might be more challenging. Family relationships in particular are incredibly important. Just like in real life, raising a baby is tough, and the bond between parents and children will influence a child's relationships as they grow. By the way, if any of you have a baby or a child, remember that they grow up incredibly fast. You'll miss these days, so
Okay.
cherish them.
Hi, Dis. Phoenix 67.
That said, in inZOI,
Wow.
you don't have to take life too seriously. It's okay to yell or get angry in the game. Go out into the streets,
Hi, Kalo.
gather a crowd, show off your outfit, play an instrument, or you could sing at the top of your lungs. Just like in real life, someone might send you a message on social media criticizing or praising your style. Dare to live boldly and explore diverse experiences. The more you challenge yourself, the richer your story will become. After all, your role is to be a creator of life, which means you're doing just fine. Recently, inZOI has been receiving positive recognition from the public, which has been incredibly helpful in convincing the company, recruiting developers, and pushing the game forward. However, the overwhelming expectations from the public personally became too much pressure, leading us to postpone the early access release once. But even with that delay, it still wasn't enough time to fully refine the game. Now we want to release the game early to our core fans, gather their feedback, and ensure that we shape inZOI into a game they truly love. That's why we're moving forward with our original plan, launching early access and refining the game together through direct communication with our players.
They've been listening a lot, by the way. I've been
The
in the
inZOI
Discord.
team will continue
listening.
working hard to improve each aspect of the game step by step. We'll never give up, and we'll keep developing ambitious features. It's a bit sad that we still can't take family photos. And since the development team is continuously working on new features, the localization team is having a hard time. As a result, the localization quality of the currently supported languages is still far from complete. But we'll do our best to complete the game, and we have a percentage of how complete the game is to the side for the early access build. The cars and motion capture features still also have a long way to go, but we'll continue to work on them. But no one gets everything right from the start, right?
It looks like you drive the cars.
The next city is already in development, and we're continuously improving and adding more careers to the game. We're also researching AI-driven automatic building, and we are working on optimizing tall structures. You can build tall structures in the early access build, but that lags the game. We've
개발로
working
완성해 나가고
on
있습니다.
making it possible for you to build
계속해서
30-story
여러분들하고
buildings.
소통하며 수정해서
30?
We'll
인생
continue
시뮬레이션
to
장르에
communicate with you,
멋진 작품을
make
남기도록
improvements together
노력하겠습니다.
so that inZOI will be remembered as a truly great life simulation game.
하지만 여러분들의 선택은
But
중요하니
making an
이번에도
informed decision is
저희는 데모를
important, so we've taken the
준비했습니다.
time to prepare another demo for you.
Yes, build mode. Shut up with the textures.
영상에서 보신 것처럼 이번
So as
데모의
you've
핵심은
seen in the video,
지난번에 보여드린 캐릭터 커스터마이즈
the focus
그리고
area for this
건축입니다.
demo is the
데모로 충분히
character
경험해
customization
보시고
and build
인조이를
mode.
선택해 주세요.
So please take
데모는 총 5일간
the
테스트가
time to fully
가능하며
experience it and
마음에
enjoy inZOI.
드신다면 꼭 인조이를
But,
함께 만들어 가셨으면 좋겠습니다.
I hope you like it, and let's build inZOI together.
이번 크리에이티브 스튜디오의 특징은
So the creative
기대와
studio
반지,
that we have
팔찌,
this time
그리고
includes
더 다양한 꾸미
a lot of
기능들을
features.
추가했습니다.
We have
뿐만 아니라 여러분이
added
원하시는
watches,
방식으로
rings, and
그것들을
bracelets.
제작 가능합니다.
and you can make them as you wish.
그리고 지난번에 보여드렸던 의상 제작
And
기능도
the
더욱
outfit
개선되었습니다.
customization has
그래서
also
아마
been further improved.
지난번보다 더 다양한
You
의상을
will be
제작하시는
able
것이
to
가능할
create
것입니다.
more variety
Vicky,
of
the specs are on
outfits.
Twitch or on Steam. You can check. You're welcome. Of course.
특히 이번 데모에는 건축에 대한 모든
Now, in
기능을
this
사용할 수
build,
있도록
all the
준비했습니다.
build mode features are available.
토대도 개발했고요.
We have
그다음에
foundations,
울타리,
we have
그리고
fences,
대문,
gates,
벽 등이
and
추가되었습니다.
walls.
Whoa.
모든 벽과 울타리는
All the walls
여러분들이 원하는 색깔로 칠하실
and
수가
fences
있고요.
can be colored
꾸미기가
as you
가능합니다.
wish, and you can
그리고
also
사다리와
customize them as you
계단도
wish.
더
And
업그레이드를 하였습니다.
the stairs and ladders have been enhanced.
Okay,
이번
but
데모
can we do
안에서는
rounded
And
staircases?
in this build,
AI 기능을 사용하실 수가
you
있습니다.
can utilize the
그래서
AI
여러분들이
features I
창의적인
mentioned
방법으로
earlier. So you can
AI와
discover
내부 게임
creative
기능을
ways
사용하시면
to combine the AI
정말
features
남다른 작품을
with
만들 수
the
있는
existing
기능이
features.
숨겨져
You'll be
있습니다.
able to create a
그거를
lot of
발견하시게
unique
된다면
and
꼭
exciting
캔버스에
works.
다른 분들과
Share your
공유하고
creations on Canvas
함께 즐겨주시기
and
바랍니다.
enjoy them with other players.
다음은 이제 사업팀의 부탁으로
Now,
광고의 내용입니다.
Let's move on to an
저희가
ad
이번
bit
행사에서
that our business
인저이를
team wanted
간접적으로
me
체험해
to
볼 수
share.
있는 순간이 있습니다.
So
전 세계 많은
you
콘텐츠
can
크리에이터 분들이
get a glimpse of
AI
inZOI
컴퍼니의
through
인턴
content
사원으로
creator streams and
활동해
videos.
주시고요. 랜덤 챌린지가
There's a
캠페인으로부터
random
내일부터
challenge
캠페인이 시작됩니다.
campaign that
인조이
will start
방송을
tomorrow.
보시고
So
크리에이터
watch
스튜디오를
streams and
키를
videos
받으셔서
on
먼저
inZOI,
플레이 보실 수 있는
and you can
행사가
get the
있으니
early
많은
access
관심
keys,
부탁드립니다.
and please check it out.
앞서 말씀드린 것처럼
Yeah, guys,
인조이는
there's.
아직
Oh, I know I'm on
As
voice
I
man, but
mentioned
there's
earlier,
drops.
inZOI is
더욱
not yet a
발전해
finished
나갈 여지가 많은
product. There is
게임입니다.
still a lot of room for
많은
improvement.
유저분들께서 함께 참여하실수록 저는
I
좋은 작품으로
think
완성될 것이라고 믿기에
The more
내부에서
players
정말
participate, the
치열한
better the
협의에서
game will become.
최대한
With
합리적인
this in mind,
가격으로
we have
얼리 액세스를
internally
제공하려고
decided to offer early access
결정하였습니다.
at the most reasonable price
그래서
possible.
저희가 결정한 가격은
So this
이것입니다.
is the price we came up with.
그런데 저는 이렇게 개발자로서는
But as a
인조이가
developer,
아직도 너무나 부족하다고 판단돼서
think inZOI
저희는
still
새로운
has a
발전을
lot
하나 더 했습니다.
to improve
저희는
on.
지금부터 계속 게임을
So
개발해서 여러분들과
this is what
함께
we're going to do.
정식 출시가 될 때까지
Until
모든 업데이트와
there's
DLC를
the full launch,
무료로 제공하려고
all updates and
크래프톤과 함께
DLCs
결정하게
will
되었습니다.
be provided for free. And that's
그런데
the
이게
decision we at
이렇게
inZOI
계획을 잡고
Studio
제가 게임을
came up
열심히 만들지
with
않으면 다
Crafton.
소용이 없죠. 그래서
Now,
정말 오늘은
in order
여러분들에게
for this
로드맵을
promise to mean
공개하고
anything, the development
앞으로 그 약속을
team has
지켜나갈
to
것을
continue consistently.
약속드리려고
And
왔습니다.
we are committed to continuing the development and committing to this
로드맵은
roadmap.
다음과 같습니다. 먼저 큰 것만
So
말씀드리면요.
here's our
저희는
roadmap.
5월에는 모딩의 일부 기능을
To
공개할
highlight the
것입니다.
major updates, in May, we
모딩은
will introduce some
여러분들이
modding
편리하게
features.
하실 수 있게 마야나 블렌더
We
같은
have Maya
프로그램의
and Blender
플러그인을 저희가 제공할
plugins
것입니다.
ready,
그리고 채팅도
and
치트키도 제공할
cheat
것이고요.
codes will
그다음에
be
운동을 하면
provided,
몸매가 좋아지는
and
기능을 5월에는 개발하려고 하고
your
있습니다.
body shapes will also change
그리고
if you
여러분들이
work
알고
out
계신지
and
몰라도 8월
gyms.
8일은 고양이의
And
날입니다.
I don't know if you knew
그날은
this, but
저희가 고양이
August
컨셉으로
8th
되어 있는
is the International Cat
도시를
Day.
추가하려고 합니다.
We plan to add a
그런데
cat-themed
그
island city
도시에 고양이 있지는 않으니
on
혹시
that day.
오해하지 말아주세요.
But
그리고 이때 제가 가장 기대하는
you're not gonna have
수영장과
any
지하가
cat
드디어
place available.
추가됩니다.
And
그리고 사망한
this update will
조이들이
also
유령이 돼서
introduce
플레이하는
swimming
것도
pools
추가가
and
되고요.
basements, and you will
앞서
also have
보여드린 AI
ghost
건축도
gameplays
추가하려고
and
합니다.
AI
저희는 3개월
build mode
단위로
feature will
계속
also be available
게임을
then.
완성할
And
거고
every 3 months,
가구와
we plan to
의상을
release
추가해
new
나갈 것입니다.
outfits and furnitures and
하지만 이것이 확정은 절대로 아닙니다.
this is
여러분들과
not
지속적으로 소통하면서
finalized
여러분들이
though.
요청하는 것들을
We will
계속
continue to
수정하고
communicate with you,
개발해서 인조의 세대를
actively listening to
완성해
your
나가려고
requests
합니다.
and incorporating your feedback.
오늘 설명이 어떠셨나요?
So, did you
정말
enjoy
마음에
my
드셨으면
presentation?
좋겠습니다. 이 작품의 소개가 마음에 드신다면
Um,
28일에는 정말 여기 오늘 제가 소품을
if you
가져왔는데
like the presentation,
꼭
be
AR
sure to
컴퍼니에
join
합류해 주셨으면
AR
좋겠습니다.
Company on the 28th.
자, 그럼 실시간으로 정말 많은
Okay,
분들이 와
so
계신데요.
we have a lot of
정말
people joining
지금부터는
us.
여러분들이 질문에
the
대답하는 시간을
chat.
갖도록 하겠습니다.
Let's
저의
have our
질문과
live
답변을
Q&A
도와줄
session. We have someone
조엘님을
special
소개하겠습니다.
here alongside
네,
me.
안녕하세요.
We have Joel
아유,
here.
발표하시느라 너무 고생 많으셨습니다,
Hello.
대리님.
Thank you
이제
so much for
저희가
the
이제
great
Q&A를
presentation,
정식적으로 이제
K-Jun.
시작하려고 하는데요.
So we want to
이제
start the
지금
Q&A
현재
session.
채팅을 통해서 많은 분들께서 이제 좀 참여를
We
해주시는데
have
그
a lot
채팅에 고정
of people
댓글을
leaving
보시면 이제 그
comments in the
질문들을 이제
chat.
수집하는 저희가 링크를 드렸어요. 그래서
There's a
그거를 꼭
link
들어가셔가지고
where you
이제
can leave
피디님께
your
물어보실
comments
질문들을
and
다
questions.
적으시면 저희가 또 취합해서
Use that
또
link,
이제 여쭤보도록
and
하겠습니다.
we
그래서 그
will
취합하는
list up
시간에
all the
조금 시간이
questions.
필요하기 때문에 저희가 그 사전에
And
준비한
this will take
그
some time
인플루언서
for our
분들
team.
통해서 이제
So
질문을
we
몇 개
have
받아왔거든요.
some questions
네,
from
그래가지고
the
이제
influencers
말씀을 드리면
that
이제
we
어떤 분들은 이제
gathered
한국말로도 이제
before
질문 주시는
this
것을
event.
Thank you,
좀
Captain.
답변을
So let's
I
take a
love you.
look at
어떤 분들은
those
이제 다른 외국어로도
questions.
이제
We
질문을
have
주셨기
videos
때문에 그런
prepared,
분들은 이제
and
영상이 끝나고
we
나서
have
제가 질문을 잘
some
요약해달라는
videos that
식으로
are not in
답변하실 수
Korean.
있도록
I will
그러면
translate them after the videos are played.
That's
So
possible.
질문을 이제 영상으로 준비됐다고 하니까
let's
같이
take a look
보시고
at the
핑계
video
답변 드리도록
first.
하겠습니다.
There's another video. This has been fun.
Hello everyone, my name
Hello
is
everyone,
Maddie,
my
or
name is
Cotton
Maddie,
Sock.
or
I am a
Cotton
cozy life sim gamer here
Sock.
from the USA.
I'm a cozy life
You may
sim
have seen me
gamer here
before
in
as
the
I was
USA.
fortunate enough to play
You may have
inZOI
seen
in
me
the
before
previous
because I was
playtest.
fortunate
But
enough to
one
play
aspect
inZOI
of
in the
inZOI that
previous
I found
playtest.
surprisingly
But
time-consuming
one
while
aspect of
playing
inZOI that I
was
found
sleeping.
surprisingly
Because
time
one
consuming
in-game day
while
is
playing was
equivalent to
sleeping.
96
Because
real-life
one
minutes,
in-game
a
day
large
is
portion
equivalent
of
to
gameplay
96
time is
real
going
life
to
minutes.
They don't need to
towards
A
translate
large
this.
portion of
which
gameplay
isn't very
time is
interactive.
going to
It's
be
just the
towards
player
sleeping,
staring
which
at their
isn't
Zoe
very
while they
interactive.
sleep. And I
It's
understand
just
that
the
the world
player
of inZOI
staring
does
at their
continue
Zoe
to
while they
simulate
sleep.
beyond just
I
the
understand
immediate
that the
family.
world of
She's getting
inZOI
it.
does
She's getting
continue
paid.
to simulate beyond
But my
just the
question to
immediate
K-Jun
family,
would be,
which
are there
does
any
introduce
plans to
some
introduce
complexity to
a
this
There's no
situation.
closed
But my
captions.
question
feature
to
or a
K-Jun
way
would
to
be,
speed up
are there
the
any
game
plans to
time
introduce a
during
fade to black
sleeping? I
feature
think that
or a
fans
way to
might not
speed up
foresee
the
this
game
as
time
a
during
gameplay
sleeping?
annoyance
I think that
until they
fans might
experience
not
it
foresee
firsthand.
this as a gameplay
K-Jun.
annoyance until they experience it firsthand.
네, 첫
Thanks,
질문은
K-Jun.
커튼삭님이
Okay, so we have the
주셨는데요.
first
지난
question from A Cotton
플레이테스트에
Sock.
maybe.
참여해 주셨으니까 벌써 이제
She
7개월 전
participated
이제
in
얘기를
the
가지고
last
말씀하셨는데
playtest.
그때는
It
저희가
was
이제
7 months ago.
보통
Back
플레이
then,
시간이 하루를 이제 1배속으로
the
플레이할
play
경우에는
time
이제
was at
96분의 현실 시간이 걸리기 때문에 그 중에서 이제 3분의
X1
1을
speed,
이제 자는 시간으로만
and
합하면 대략 30분 정도 걸리잖아요.
she had to
이제
spend
그게 너무 좀
1/3
오래
of
걸린다고
the
했는데 물론 그
in-game
당시에는
day
5배속이나
for
10배속도
sleeping.
제공하려고 했지만 그래도 좀 여전히 부족하다고
And we
느끼셨대요.
wanted
그래서 혹시
to
뭐 이제 7개월의
provide
기간이 지났다
5x
보니까 좀
and
더 그게
other
대해서 발전된
speeds.
부분이 있으셨는지도
So,
궁금합니다.
were there any
일단 질문 주신
updates?
내용이 너무나 이게 잘 알고 계셔서
Okay, I am
정확한
very
질문이시고요. 사실
aware of
인조이는
this
즉 외부에도
issue.
전부 시뮬레이션 하다 보니까
We are
시뮬레이션을
simulating
건너뛰는
the
거는 문제가 됩니다.
outer
그래서
world,
저희가 할 수
not
있는
just the
거는
household,
속도를
as
빨리
you
하는
know.
수밖에 없는데
So,
사실 시뮬레이션 게임을 속도를 빨리 한다니 굉장히
if
위험한
you
겁니다.
그럼요.
그래서
speed up the
굉장히
simulation,
컴퓨팅
it's
파워도
going to
많이
be a
먹고
big
이래서
problem.
그래서 저희가 할 수 있는 선택은
So, what
시뮬레이션을
we
최적화하고
do
속도를
is
빨리 하는 것을
optimize
개발했습니다.
simulation.
네네네.
그래서 이제 옵션에 가시면
And if you go to
이제는
options,
게임의 플레이 속도를 세 가지로
there are 3
조정해서
game
플레이하실
speeds
수
that you
있고요.
can
그리고
utilize.
가장 중요한 거는
And
이제
the most
잠자는
important
동안에
thing is
저희가 30배속으로 플레이가 되도록
you
개발을
can
했습니다. 그래서 아마
actually
이번에
enable
얼리 액세스 빌드를 받으시면
네.
아마 잠자는
speed
동안에
that speeds up
30배속으로
the
플레이가 될
sleeping
겁니다.
time
물론 이제
30
여러분들이 좀
times.
헷갈리실 수 있다 보니까
So like
I
the
think that
Sims.
might be
원래 이제
confusing to
인조이의
our
특성이 좀 이제
players.
본인 조이만 이제 컨트롤하는 게 아니라 또 가족
You're
멤버들도
not just
같이
controlling
컨트롤하다
your
보니까
Zoe,
그
but you can
한
also
조이가 이제 딱
control
잠을
the
들면
family
30배속
members.
바로 자게 되는 건가요?
아, 그렇진
So,
않습니다.
will this
모든
go
가족이 자야
take
되고요.
effect
빨리
as soon as
주무시고
your
싶으면 가족을
Zoe
빨리
sleeps?
주무셔야 됩니다.
No, your
강제로 이렇게
entire
잠들게
family
하시면
has to be asleep in order for
30도로
this
빨리
to take
자야
effect.
됩니다.
강제였으면 하는 걸로
네,
이렇게
맞습니다.
이해하겠습니다.
Okay.
네, 그러면
Not me
다음 질문
promoting
넘어가도록
So
Sims
let's
on an
move on to the
inZOI
next question.
김내일님께서
ghost
We have a
stream.
question from Railkim.
영상을 보시고 바로 답해
Let's
주시면
watch
될 것
that
같습니다.
video.
안녕하세요. 한국에서 인생
Hello,
시뮬레이션
I'm
게임
Rail Kim.
유튜브를
I'm a
운영 중인
live simulation
김내일입니다.
YouTube creator
현재
from
맵에서
Korea.
이용할 수 있는 상점이
Since there
정해졌는데
are
유저가
currently a
직접
set number of
원하는
shops
상점을
available
추가하거나
on the
배치할 수
map,
있는
is
기능이
there
한국 제공이
any
가능한 게
chance that
있을까요?
users will be
만약
able to add
가능하다면
or
해당
place
기능이
their
어떻게
own
구현될 수
shops in the
있을지
future? If
궁금합니다.
so, I'm curious how this
제가
feature could be
질문을 듣고 깜짝
implemented.
놀랐는데요.
Okay.
사실은 이게 제가 이번
That's a
어렸을 때는 가장
surprising
자신이
question
없는 게 직업이에요.
because
직업이 많이
I'm
부족한데
the least confident about
상점은 아예 손도 못
careers
댔습니다.
in this
예.
build. I
근데
wasn't
제가
able
질문을
to
듣다가 생각한 게
touch
있었어요. 아까 영상에
shops at all.
보셨는지라도 인조이 안에 여기 책상처럼
in
생긴 가구가
inZOI,
있는데 이
there's
가구를
there are
선택하시고
stalls. You
제가
click
게임
on it,
속에서 주운
and
희귀한 돌멩이
if there are
또는
any
낚시로 잡은 물고기
rocks
이런
or
것들을 갖다
fish that
책상에 이렇게 올려놓으시고
you have, you
판매
can put it on
기능을
the stall,
활성화하시면
and
네.
it can
이중으로
enable
걸어다니던
sell feature,
조이들이 그 물건을
and
팝니다.
Zoes in
아마
the crowd
김예린이
can buy
말씀하신 거랑
those items.
비슷하게
And
제가 장사를 하는 것 같은 느낌을 받으실
you
수는
may
있으세요.
조금 그 느낌이 다를
get
수도
the
있겠네요.
feeling of
그래서 아마
selling
기반
something
시스템이
at a shop.
있으시니까 제가 아마
So you can utilize that
지금보다도 빠른
feature.
시간에 뭐 상점을 넣을 수는 있을 것 같습니다.
We
Sorry.
may be able to
지금은
add
없지만 뭐 나중에
shops
계획이
in the
충분히
near
있으신 걸로 그럼
future.
이해해도
Okay,
괜찮은가요?
그렇습니다. 네.
네, 좋습니다.
that's great
그러면
that you
다음
have
질문
plans for it.
넘어가면
Okay, let's move on to the next
뉴월드님께서
Something to
question.
work on.
준비해
Okay.
주셨는데
Yeah, like
New
yard
World
sales Sims.
질문을 듣고 제가
asking the
답변을
next
드리도록
question.
하겠습니다.
So let's hear that, and I'll summarize the question for you.
Hello, I'm New World, a simulation game creator from the United States, and here is my question. Will there be any implementation of graphical upgrades in the future? Features like DLSS4 or the new Unreal Engine 5 lighting mechanics that look to improve performance while also having really good looking environments?
네, 지난 플레이테스트에 참여해 주신
Okay, so New
뉴월드님이셨는데
World,
그 당시에도
he
좀
participated
확실히
in
좀
the
다를 건데
last
좀
playtest
그래픽
as well.
카드나 이런 부분에서 되게 자부심이 있으셔가지고 저희
You
그래픽
were
세팅에서도 항상
really
모든 옵션을 다 키고 되게 예쁜
confident
이제
about
시각화를
the
만드시려고 되게
graphical
노력하시는 분이셔가지고
elements,
또 질문도 또 그렇게
and
어울리시는 것 같네요.
I
이제
think he's asking
그래픽적으로 어떤
questions
개선
about
사항이
네.
that as
계획되어
well.
있으신지
So what do
모르시는데
you
이제
what
예시로
are your
몇 가지
plans
주신
for
게 이제
this?
DLS 중에서 DLS4를
He
혹시 이제
mentioned
나중에 추가 계획이 있으신지
DLS4.
그리고 뭐 언리얼
If you
5에
have plans to
쓰시고
add
있다
that,
보니까
and you're
거기에 다양한 이제
using
라이팅
Unreal Engine
기술들도
5, and
계획하시고
there are
있으신지
a lot
현재는
of
저희는 이제
lighting
DLS
features there.
정말 정확한 질문이신데요.
That's a
이제
great question, New
DLS3고
World.
아직 4를 현재 연구 단계에 있습니다.
We
그래서
are using
보지 않았고요.
DLSS3 at the
대신에
moment,
이제
and we're researching
그래픽적으로 아쉬움이 있었던
DLSS4.
부분이 있었습니다.
And
게임 안에서 저희가
I had
여기 환경처럼 이렇게 조명을
an
켜면
element that was
그림자가
lacking.
생기잖아요.
네.
There are
그림자가
shadows here.
생기면 훨씬 더 그림이 아름답습니다. 그래서 인조를
If you
해보시면
have
이제
shadows and
커스터마이즈
shades,
화면과
it
게임
makes
안의
the
화면이
scene more
조금 다를 수
beautiful.
있는데 왜냐면 저희는 최적화를 열심히 하고 있어서
We're doing
게임 안에는
optimization,
그림자를 많이 꺼놨습니다.
so we've
그래서
turned
실내에
off a
들어갔을
lot of
때
shadows
그림자가 없는 게 좀 부족하실 수 있는데
indoors.
하지만 이번에도 또 마침
So it might
그림자가 있는
not look
라이트를 5개
that great,
넣었습니다.
오,
그래서
but
한번 유월드님께서
we
한번
have
그런 라이트를
5
이용해서
areas where
화면을 만들어
we have
주시면
turned
정말 좋을 것
on the
같습니다.
네,
shadows.
좋습니다. 지난번보다
So
그래도
if
좀
you could find
시각적으로
those
이런
areas,
그렇죠.
New
네.
World,
향상된
that would
느낌이
be great.
나겠네요. 네. 그럼 다음 질문은
Okay,
이제
let's
또
move on to
한국
the next question.
스트리머님께서
We have a
질문
Korean
주시네요.
streamer
베이비
asking the next next question. Baby Hapum has the next question. Please watch the video.
안녕하세요.
Hello, I'm a simulation game YouTuber called Baby Happa. My question is about how Zoes die. I think a lot of people are interested in the different ways of dying in the game because we can't
I'm a
experience
little
death
disturbed
in
by
real
this
life.
VR.
I experienced death once while playing inZOI, and I found the process quite interesting. There was a relatively realistic flow of mental stress coming from unmet needs, which led to counseling sessions at the hospital and so on. It took quite a bit of time for the Zoe to die of extremely unsatisfied needs. Are there any other types of death in the game?
장르의 이제 가장 핵심적인 게 하나 사망인데요.
One of the biggest features of this game is death.
어떻게 보면
In inZOI, we have a
삶은
lot
이제
of
죽음과
different
함께하는
types of
거죠.
death
그러니까
because life comes with
인조이
death.
안에서는 일단
In
군에
inZOI,
가다가
you
우연히
could
끄덩
go to the bathroom and if you slip,
이제 사망하실 수도
you might
또는 이제
die.
오래된 음식을 이제
Or if
드시면
you
화장실에
eat
가게 되고
some
사망하실 수도 있습니다.
old food, you
그리고
might have to
그
go to the
외에도 이제
bathroom and
전자제품을
again
고장나서
die.
고치다 보면
And when you fix broken down electronics, you might get electrocuted, so you need to be careful.
낮게 놓았는데
Sounds about
이상하게
And
전자제품에서 고장이 나요.
I made the
걱정이 좀 됩니다.
chance really
이번
low,
미디를
but
들으면서
actually
Basically.
그 외에도
electronics can
수없이
very
많은
often
한
break down.
16가지 정도 사망이
We also
있고요.
have 16
대표적으로
different
인조이만에
types of
있는
deaths.
사망이 무엇이 있냐라고 하면 첫
16?
But one
번째는
thing that I can
인정욕구에
say
대한 사망이 있습니다.
that
제가 이
only
욕구를
exists in
때
inZOI
되게
is
고민을 많이
dying
했는데요.
from the
현대
need for
사회를 살다
recognition.
보면 많은 사람들이
When
다른
in the
사람의
modern
인정
world,
이런 것들을
you
통해서 이제 아무래도
find a
충격감을
lot
받는 게
of
있는데
people
이런 것들이
feel
비슷하게
fulfilled
반영된다라고
from
보시면
being
됩니다.
recognized by
예를
others,
들어서
and this
제가
death
어디
reflects
가서
that. For example,
인조이 안에서 누군가랑 막 싸운
in
거예요.
inZOI,
그래서
let's say I
그게
fought
소문이
with someone,
돌아서
and
인조이
that rumor
안에서는
spread
저에게 올 수 있어요. 어떻게 돌아오냐면
and came back to
문자를
me.
받게 되거나
I could
또는
get a
다른
text
Oh,
message
gosh.
about
친구가
it,
Sorry.
or a friend of mine
소문에 대해서 얘기해 주게 돼요.
could
근데
tell me
그때
about the rumor.
만약에 저한테 부정적인 소문이 퍼지면
Then, if
조금
the
인정도가
rumor is
떨어집니다.
negative, then
이
my
인정도가
need for
떨어지는 걸 너무나 많이
acknowledgement
받게 되면
can go
사실은
down.
사망할 수 있습니다.
And
근데
if that
이게
drops too
사회적으로
drastically, then you
문화적으로
might
좀
die from
조심스러운
that.
부분이 있어서
But we want
저희가
to
약간 은유적인
approach this
표현으로 이거는
carefully
처리해놨습니다.
due to like
물론 제가
cultural
앞서 말씀드린 어떤
issues, and so
소문이나
we
이
kind of made
SNS는
this
저희가
an
통제하는 것은
allegory of
아닙니다. 제가
sorts.
몇 번
It's not very
말씀드렸지만
direct.
시뮬레이션이 자동으로 되는 거고 온 도시에서
We have,
시스템적으로 퍼져나가는
like I
거에
reiterate,
하나입니다.
we have
그리고
a
마지막으로
simulation,
얘기
and
드릴
like
뭐
deaths
대표적인
and
인조의
this type of
사망은
thing is a part of the
자동차에
game.
이렇게
Another
부충돌하시면
thing I wanted to
사망합니다.
mention
사람이 이렇게
about
자동차
deaths is that you
지나가는데,
could get
그래서
hit
아마
by
자동차는
cars.
좀 조심하셔야 됩니다.
So you might want to be careful around cars.
네,
것을 이제
맞습니다.
게임을 통해서 배우게 되는데.
Yeah, you learn through the game that
네, 그러면 다음
you should
질문
be afraid of death,
넘어가면요.
I
Next,
guess.
they're gonna say they add
에마
taxes,
We have
right?
another question from
Death and taxes.
Emma
운전 관련
Nicole.
질문이라고 하시네요.
Oh, it's
그래가지고
actually a question
들어보고
about
질문을
cars and
답변을
driving.
Oh,
하겠습니다.
well.
Let's hear her question.
Hi, I am Emma Nicole, a gaming content creator from the UK. So, drivable cars have been a hot topic in the inZOI community. So, what
She's in the
challenges
UK.
did you face implementing them? And ultimately, what led to your decision on how cars function in gameplay?
역시 인플루언서님이시다 보니까
Yeah.
이제 그 다른 분들이 관심사에 대해서
Influencers
되게 언급을 많이 해주신 것 같아요. 그래가지고
really
말씀
know about what
지난
hot topics
플레이
are in the
테스트에서 이제
community.
영상에 공개하면서
Yeah.
So as we
유저들
were
사이에서 엄청난
releasing
관심을 가졌던
She just
게
asked about
uh,
cars.
gameplay from the
이게
previous
인생
build,
시뮬레이션 게임의
the
어떤
hot
흔히
topic
볼수
was
있는
cars
기능이다 보니까
and driving.
생각하시는
It's
게
actually
아마
very common to see these
개발자분들도
types
이거를
of things in
만드셨을 때
life
조금 어려운
simulations.
점이 많으셨을 것
And
같다라는 그 예상을 하셨나 봐요.
I
그리고
think they were
혹시 뭐 실제로
expecting,
그렇게 어려움이
or
있으셨다면 좀
Emma
네,
Nicole
설명해
was
주셔도 좋을 것 같아요.
expecting you to have hit some
이제,
difficulties, knowing that this is a
자동차
difficult
300대가
feature
이제
to
도시에
implement.
막 이렇게 시뮬레이션이 되거든요.
Yeah,
근데
actually,
이제
we have
저희가
300
처음에는 너무
cars in the
순진하게
city.
순수하게
At
만들었습니다.
first,
그러다
we were
보니까
very naive in implementing
상상해
this
보시면 이런
feature.
건데 저희가 운전을 할 때는
When
신호등이
you
녹색이잖아요.
drive,
네.
the
그리고 제가
traffic lights are
신호등을
green,
건널 때도
right?
녹색인데 어느 한쪽이 길어지면 다른 쪽은
And
불편해지는
the
거죠. 뭐
we
예를
have
들어서
pedestrian signals
제가
too. But
운전할
if the
때
traffic lights
내내 신호등이
are
녹색이
green
되면
for a long time, then the
저희들은
pedestrian
횡단보도 앞에
signals are
잔뜩
short.
모여서
So
길을 못
if the
건너게
traffic
되죠.
lights are always green when you're
반대로
driving your
조이들이
car, then the
빨리빨리
Zois will
신호등을
just
건너게
gather in
하려고
front of the
차들이
crosswalk and they won't be able to cross.
그래서 이 문제를
And
해결하는 게 너무
vice
어려웠어요.
versa
그리고
for
해결이 안
longer
돼가지고
pedestrian signals.
어떤 이런 교통 시스템에 대한 거를 찾아보러
So
갔더니
I
거기에
looked
좀
up
비슷하게 써있는 게
traffic
있더라고요.
systems,
그래서
and
동적으로 이렇게 신호등과
there
체계를
was
교통
something
경찰관분들이
about
조정해 준다고요.
traffic
그래서
police
그래서
actually
저희는 한 근
intervening
1년
and
내내
adjusting
이
the
그 택시
signal.
스탠드에 엄청 고생을 했고요.
So we studied a lot
나름은
about the
그래도
traffic
최선을
systems
다해서 정리를
in the
했는데
year.
물론
We
여전히
tried
아직은
to
부족한
kind of
부분이
organize what we
많습니다.
learned and
그래서
implement in the
이번에
game, but of
안타깝게도
course there's still a
자동차
lot of room for
운전을
improvement.
저희가 실험 기능을
Unfortunately,
뺐습니다. 그래서
driving
자동차를
is
자유롭게 운전하시려면
an experimental
옵션에
feature.
들어가셔서
So if you want to like
실험
manually
기능을
drive your car, you
활성화하시면
can
수동
turn
운전이
on the
가능하시고요.
experimental
그러지
feature
않으면
You
to
can
test it out.
manually drive your
운전으로만
If
car?
not, you can only
좀
drive
많이 양해해 주십시오.
through
그럼
auto driving.
유저분들 입장에서는 이걸 좀 오해하실 수 있으니까
And
좀
players
정확하게 말씀드려야 되는 게
might
수동
misunderstand, so
운전이
let me
있긴
kind of
있지만
summarize what
이거를
you
이제
said.
하려면 이제
So we have
활성화하려면
manual
옵션에
driving,
따로 들어가야
but you
된다는
have to go to the
말씀이셨습니다.
game options and turn it on for you
그러면
to
이제
enjoy that feature.
다음 질문도 영상으로
Yes.
또 준비됐다고 하니까
We
Hi,
have a
Rue.
next
How are
video,
you?
so let us hear that.
Welcome in. Sorry, we're watching the
Hi,
inZOI
Zoe
showcase.
from
Friends,
the
go follow my
inZOI
friend Rue,
China
please.
fan page.
Yeah,
I'm a
basically.
simulation game creator based in China.
Hi,
I've been
Juby.
following inZOI since the play test last year. I really love the game. Recently, while playing the game, I had a question. Are there any plans to introduce multiplayer in inZOI? And if so, how do you envision the multiplayer feature to work?
네, 제가 중국어를 이해하는 사람이 아니어가지고
Well, actually,
사전에
I don't
이렇게
understand
번역된 걸
Chinese,
제가
so
가져와서
we
그대로
got
읽어드리도록
this
하겠습니다.
pre-translated. Let
저
me read that.
참 많은 분들의 관심사인 것 같은 게
I believe a lot of people are
인조이는 앞으로 이제
interested
멀티플레이 기능, 이제
in
온라인 멀티플레이
this,
말씀하시는 거죠. 그
like
기능을
online
출시할
multiplayer.
계획이
Does
있으실까요?
inZOI have
만약에
plans to
있으시다면
release
좀
online
구체적으로
multiplayer?
어떤 식으로
If
계획을 하고
so,
계시는지 궁금하십니다.
how do you envision
일단
that
How is
feature
Taro?
인조이에서
to
정말
work?
멀티플레이에 대한 질문을 너무나 많이 받았어요.
Yes, we've received a lot
이유가
of
뭘까
questions
생각해
about
보니까
the multiplayer
제가
in
한
ZOI.
20여
I thought
년
about
넘게
why, and
MMORPG를
I've been
만들어서 그런 것
thinking
같아요.
maybe it's
MMORPG가
because I've
멀티플레이다
built
보니까 그럴 수도
MMORPGs
있고,
for the past
또는
20
이
or
장르
so years.
유저분들이
Wow. It's a long time to
멀티플레이를
build them.
정말 기대하신다면
If
그
our
이유인 것
players
같기도 합니다.
really
네네네.
anticipate
저는 이제
multiplayer,
얼리
maybe
액세스
that's
시작하면서
why.
생각했던 게 하나가
One thing I was thinking about our
멀티플레이에
early
대해서
access
유저분들이
release
정말 간절히
was
원하시거나 많은
that
요구사항을
if we get a
하신다면
lot of feedback
그
and
내용을
demands from our
구체적으로
players on
들어서
multiplayer,
개발하려고 생각하고
then
있어요.
maybe we could get more specific
예를
ideas
들어서
and
이제
start
제가
implementing
전문가니까
them.
말씀드리면
What do you mean by specific?
멀티플레이라는 건 이런 겁니다. 조엘린과
Well,
제가
since
계신데
I'm
제가
an expert on the
만약에
subject,
이제
let me
이명을
elaborate.
들었어요.
네.
Let's say
조엘린한테
you and I are in the
이명을
same room and I picked up this doll.
들었어라고 정보를 전달해 줘야 돼요.
Then
제가 아는 거고.
Joel
맞습니다.
needs to
이게
receive
이제
the signal that I picked
멀티플레이인데
up this doll.
그러면 이걸
That's the
만들려면
basis
이제
of multiplayer.
인조이는 수만 가지
But in
상호작용과
inZOI, we have all of these different
시뮬레이션을
interactions and
같이
simulations
사람들한테 막
running,
전파를 해야
and
되거든요.
all of that
이게
needs to
너무
be sent to all of the
부담스러운
people in
거예요.
multiplayer.
만약에 여러분들이
That's
그런 게
actually a lot of
아니라
pressure and a big load.
내 집에 조엘님이 와서 우리 집을 구경만
If you're
한다.
not looking
네.
for that, then
책상을
maybe
열
we
수는
could
없어요.
have me inviting Joel to this room.
그러면 이제 뭐 저랑
Then
채팅을
I
한다.
can open a desk drawer and you can
저와
know.
같이 뭐
Or we could like
어떤
chat
뭐
together.
제 행동을 본다.
Or
이런
you
정도를
could look at
만드는 거는
what I'm
훨씬
doing, like my
저희가
motions.
쉽게
If
또
we could
빠른
do something
시간에
like
개발을
that
할 수가
on
있고요.
a smaller
일부
scale, then that could be
상호작용을
implemented.
같이 할 수는 없지만 그
Then
같은
you might
공간에
not be
있는 게
able
좀
to
된다면
do
뭔가
interactions
쉬워지실 것
together,
같아요.
훨씬 더 쉬워집니다.
but
그래서
if you can just
멀티플레이는
implement like
많은 분들이
knowing what the other
요구하시면
player is
꼭
doing,
개발하고
that's
싶고요.
easy.
네.
그래서 더
Yeah,
적극적으로
it's easier.
여러분들이
So
계속 말씀을
if you could
나눠주세요.
please
제가
give
디스코드
us
채널에서
more
얼마
specific
전까지 이제
ideas, then
길티의
we
고민을
will
하셨잖아요.
look at them.
그렇죠.
그래서 아마
I've been
길티의
writing
소망이 되시는
Cajun's
날이면
concerns.
게임을 내보내면
Maybe I'll
길티의
start
반성이
writing
되죠.
something like Cajun's hopes or Cajun's remorse.
마음이지만
Okay, hope it
계속
doesn't turn to
소통할
Cajun's
테니까
remorse.
여러분들이 남겨주시면 그
Yeah, we'll
방향에
keep
맞춰서
communicating with the
개발을
community.
준비하도록
So
하겠습니다.
please give us a lot of
그러면 이제
ideas and
요약을
we'll start
해드리면 멀티플레이 기능은
doing
충분히
that.
가능하고
네.
So to
대신
summarize,
이제
multiplayer is
상세적으로 어떤
possible,
방향을 먼저
but
택해야 될지
네.
we
이제
do need
유저분들이
guidance
많이
from the
이제 표현을
players on
해주시면
what direction we
그분이
want to go
결정하는
for
많이
the
도움이 되실
multiplayer
것
feature.
같습니다.
So
네,
please send us
그러면
the
다음
feedback. That would
질문으로
really help
넘어가면요.
Cajun a lot.
이분들이 이제 프랑스에서
Next
오셨다고
question
하거든요.
is
이제
from
루케
France.
님과 NS님의
Luke
질문을
and
한번
NS.
같이 보시겠습니다.
Let's watch the video.
Hello from France.
I'm Luke. I'm a French creator on Twitch and YouTube. I'm playing a lot of games, simulation games, survival games.
Sorry, I can't turn it up anymore.
I'm
They're really
NS,
quiet.
Noémie Stinguet. I'm on YouTube and Twitch, and I play simulation games. Thank you for having us today. We have a few questions. for you.
72.
We're part of the playtest in August, so we're glad to be able.
You're
to
part of the
answer
first
directly
playtest.
some
questions.
in
How
August.
much drama can we expect in the game?
How much
Player,
drama can we
tension and
expect?
conflict in gameplay? To what extent can we be mean to the ZOI? And on the other hand, how can we be?
Will these events unfold naturally? For example, can cheating, behavioral changes, or other relationship twists happen on their own? Can a Zoe have a career in a mischievous career path?
Huh. They're
네.
asking
이거는
about mischief
어쨌든
and
그
drama.
발표에서도 살짝
Yeah,
다루신
you did
내용이긴
touch upon
한데
this
그
slightly in the
드라마라고
presentation,
하잖아요. 이게 그
but
꼭 인생이 꼭
there's
평화롭지
also
않고 뭐
drama.
행복한 순간만 가득 찬 게 아니라
Life
좀 불안,
is
뭐
not
이런
always
감정,
peaceful.
그리고 살짝
There's
이제
some
배신 이런
conflict,
것들이 이제 요소들이 이제
It is
스팀
a good
메시지와
question.
인생의 조금
Yes.
매운맛을 좀 자극한다고 하는데요. 이제
betrayal, and
그런
stuff.
부분들에
There's the spicy
대해서는
stuff in life.
피디님도 발표하실 때
And
특히 이제
when
그
you
Life is
말씀이 있으셨던 것
presented,
같은데
I
어떤 게
recall
있으실까요?
you said you were
일단
very interested in
지난번
this.
분들보다
Is
저희가
there
다르게
anything?
발전시킨 거는 이제 과거에는 저희가 뭐 조엘린과 대화를 하면
Yeah,
조엘린의
previously,
관계나
when I was
상태
talking
또는
with
저를
Joel,
좋아하는지 싫어하는지를
you
이제
could
적극적으로 보여줬는데
specifically
네.
tell
그런 걸
whether
저희가
that
좀 가렸습니다.
you
일부러.
liked
그래서
me or
뭐
hated me or
관계
not.
기록이라는
But
걸
now
만들어서
we've kind of
천천히 그
made it
사람에 대해서
more
알아가거나
vague so you can
정보를
infer the
습득할 수 있게
relationship.
만들었고요.
You can pick up on
그리고
information
질문하신 거에서 제가 딱
through these
맞는 것과
conversations and
생각한
try
게
to infer the
제가
relationship.
인조를 만들면서 저희는 조이한테
Another thing
한국말로
we
이게
added is,
되실지 모르겠지만
not sure if this will translate well,
빠이찐이라고 하는
but
한국말로는요.
we have
이게 뭐냐면 이제
네.
저희는 사실 하나의 사람으로서 뭔가
네.
감정의 변화가 막 심하잖아요.
really
오,
네,
네네네.
저는 사실 이 장면을 할 때
severe ups and
이러고 싶었어요.
downs.
막 길거리에 나가서 막 소리도 지르고.
So,
갑자기.
I mean,
얘기를
Zois
하세요.
could
막
suddenly go out in the
싶었는데
street and like yell.
그런
Like, I
어떤
kind of wanted to do
상호작용을
that,
좀 많이 넣었어요.
근데
but
이런
I
부분이 이제
think
어떻게
we
보면 피디님과
succeeded in
진짜
adding
안
some
어울릴
of
것
those
같긴 한데
interactions.
왜냐면 그러니까 평상시
I mean,
되게
it doesn't really
점잖으시고
suit you, I think,
이렇게
because
별로
I've
이렇게
always
나서시지
taken you to
않으시는
be a
성격인 걸로
calm
알고 있어가지고.
person.
속에서 분출하는 걸 수도 있죠.
Well,
Yeah, maybe I'm expressing that in the
그래서
game.
The translator has to be
인조이 게임을
louder
실제로
too.
해보시면 이제
So if you
클릭해
play
보시면
inZOI and
자기
you click
스스로
on your
하는 행동이
Zoe,
많이 들어있습니다.
you
그래서
can
만약에
do
제가
actions on your
어디
own.
친구랑 놀러 갔다가
For example, if
나는
I'm
갑자기
with a
화가 났어
friend
해서 막
and
소리를
suddenly I'm
지르거나
angry, I could
또는
just
갑자기 막
yell,
다 이 방에서 나가
or I could tell
오,
people
그러면
to
이제
get out of my
조이들이
room.
일어나서 깜짝 놀라서 막
Then the
밖으로
Zois would get
나가거든요.
surprised and just leave
저는
the room.
이렇게 인간관계가 더 드라마틱하게 될 수 있는
I
기능들을
wanted
인조이 안에 많이
to
넣으려고
add
노력하고
a lot of
있습니다.
features
근데
that
그
makes
질문
these
안에서도
relationships
세부적인
dramatic.
질문 중요한 게 하나 있었는데요.
Yeah,
이렇게
and there was
말씀하신
also
거는
a more specific
나의 조이,
question.
자신의
What
조이를 그렇게
you
컨트롤할 수
mentioned
있다는 것을
was
이제
your
이해했는데
Zoe, being able to
다른
control your
조이들, 내가
Zoe.
컨트롤하지 않는 조이들마저도
But
그런
what
감정을
about
일으킬 수 있는 요소가 좀
other
반영이
Zois?
되었는지
Can other
제가
Zois
만약에 이제
also
어떤
kind
조이와
of
관계가 있는데
suddenly
만약에
lose it?
부부라는 게 제일 쉽겠죠, 그죠? 제가 만약에
네.
부부인데 만약에
Let's say
다른 연애 관계를
we're a
가지면
couple.
당연히
We're
그거를
married.
감지한 조이가
네.
저한테 문자를 보냅니다.
네.
너 지금 어디 있어?라고 이렇게
Then if
문자를
I'm
보내기도 하고 저한테
away
반응을
from
하는
home
기능들이
and
많이
I
있어요.
didn't tell my wife, maybe my
좋습니다.
wife might
네, 그러면
text me
저희가
like,
이제
"Where are
또
you?" There are a lot of
여러분들의
such
그
features
채팅 안에서도
that
또
might
많은
surprise
분들이
you.
실시간으로 이제 질문 많이 주시는데
Yeah, now we
이렇게 딱
have
한
a lot
가지의
of
영상의
live
마지막을
questions
준비됐으니까
as
이 사진
well,
중
but we
하나만 또
have
잠깐
one
보고
more
바로
question
진행하도록
from an
하겠습니다.
influencer. We'll watch that video and then move on to the live
It's a
questions.
good question. You can
Hello,
tell they're
I'm
using
Pangjang
the
Rara,
motion
here as a
capture
Zoe.
feature.
I'm a YouTuber based in Korea, specializing in life simulation games and building games. I love games that involve decorating spaces, so when I played inZOI, I enjoyed walking around Dowon and Bliss Bay as if I was traveling or taking drives with my car. I especially found there were all these details even in the small alleys and tiny decorations. Did you make on-site surveys to design the maps, or do you have any personal favorite places that you incorporated? I'm curious to know if there were any special considerations or stories behind the creation of the maps, and if there are any hidden Easter eggs or unique places you could give us hints to look out for.
정말 재밌는 질문인데요.
Wow, this is a
사실
fun
이제
question to
개발자가
answer.
이제 게임을 만들 때 뭔가
When
여러
developers
도시를 이렇게
make
탐방하고 그래서
games, you might
역시
imagine
인조이
that
세계라는
we
여기가 딱 맞겠구나
visit
해서
a lot
만든
of
것은
different
아니고요.
cities
오, 네.
and
저는
pick
그냥
one, but we did not
저희의
get to do that.
그냥
Dowon in
제가 살고
inZOI
있는 동네입니다.
was just based
그래서
on my
이스터에그는
neighborhood.
아닌데
So
이제
it's not
도원의
an
한쪽
Easter
구석에
egg per
이제 제가
se, but
실제로
in a
살고
corner
있는
of Dowon,
집이
you might be able to
있습니다.
find
근데 이제
the
게임을
house
갈
that
수는
I
없고요.
live in.
네네.
저쪽
You
끝에
can't
있는데
really interact
그런
with it,
부분도 있고
but it is there.
실제로 인조이 게임
He put
안에는
his house in the
이스터 에그가
game.
있습니다.
And we
네.
do have
네, 그래서 한번
Easter eggs
구석구석을
in the game.
돌아보시면
So if
아마
you
이상한 패널도
explore
있으실 거예요.
a lot, you might
저는 이렇게
find some
뭔가
odd signs.
너무 말씀드리면 안 되는데 이제
Or
폴리스
I don't want
라인이
to
쳐져
be
있는 것도 있고요.
too
그리고
open,
뭐
but
이상한
you might
약간
find
카드나
police investigation tape,
장식품들도 놓여 있는 게 있습니다.
or you might
이런
find
것들을
funny
개발할 때
decorations
많이
around.
넣으려고 저희가
We
노력했고요.
really tried our
특히나
best to
인조이라는
add these kind of
게임은
odds
이제
and
도시를
bits.
아름답게 꾸미는 것 이상으로
네.
어떤 게임의
You can also we also worked on going beyond decorating the city, but also adding lore.
아마 곳곳을 돌아다니면서 그런
So
인조이 안에
if
세계관을
you
느끼실 수 있게
explore a
만들려고
lot,
했습니다.
you
여기
might
보시면
be able
아까
to
제가
pick up on the
보여드렸던
lore.
책들도 사실 다 그런 의미에서
books
만든
here
추출입니다. 그래서
also are
즐겁게
kind of
즐겨주시면
a
좋을 것
hint.
같습니다.
네,
So
너무 좋습니다.
hope you enjoy.
이제 드디어 여러분들이 지금 채팅을
All
통해서
right, now we're done
저희를
with the
접수해
precompiled
주신
questions.
질문들
Now we'll
답변드리려고 하는데
move on
저희가
to the live
방송
questions we
시간상
received.
최대한 답변 드리려고 하지만
We'll try to answer as
아마
many
저희가
questions
또
as
신호를
possible,
따로
but
받게
due
될 거라서
to
최대한 빠르게
limited time,
많은
we
답변들을
might not
드리려고
be
하니까
able
좀
to answer
이해를
a lot of
해주시길
them.
바랍니다.
We'll do our best
네,
though.
그러면 제가 지금 본 것 중에서 되게 괜찮은 거
So
바로 하나 있었어요.
there was
그
one question
인조이
that caught
크리에이티브
my eye.
데모를 이제 크리에이티브 스튜디오 이제 열었잖아요.
We've
그
opened
열게
the
되면
Creative
거기서
Studio demo,
만드는 이제 크리에이션을
the
창작물을
creations from the
그거를
demo.
이제 본 버전에서 본
맞습니다.
게임에서
네.
이어서
Can
플레이할 수 있는
네,
we
가능합니다.
play
네.
them
대신에 그
in
만드신
the
것들이
early
세이브
access
파일로
release
돼
or the
있는데 그
full
세이브
release?
파일이 약간 오류가 나실 수 있습니다.
Yes, you
왜냐면
can,
저희가
but
계속
you
개발하다
their
보니까
save
버전
file
차이가
might
나면 오류날 수
encounter an
있는데
error if
캔버스에
they're a
올려놓으시면
different version.
캐릭터라든가
But if you
건물들은
upload
충분히
them to
이동하실 수
Canvas, you
있으니까
can move
이번 데모
them
때 즐겁게
to
즐기시고
the new release.
또
So
28일
please
때도 계속 이어서
enjoy the
즐겨주시기 바랍니다.
demo, and
좋습니다.
also you can
네,
continue
다음
what you've
질문은
played on early
이거
access.
저 뭔지 알아요. 그러니까 요즘
Next question.
AI로 그 NPC들과
These
대화하는
days,
기능들이 있는데
there are a
이걸
lot
그
of
다른
functions being
게임에서도 저도 본
implemented
적이
in games
있었거든요.
where
혹시
they use
이거
AI for
지금 인조에는
conversations.
없겠지만 나중에라도 이렇게
We don't
직접
have it in inZOI
조이들과
yet,
말로
but do
구두로
you have
대화하는 기능을
plans
탑재할
to
생각이
kind of
있으실까요?
그럼요. 저희가 그걸
be able
검토한 적이
to
있습니다.
speak
이미.
verbally with the
그리고
Zoids?
아마 그 하드웨어
Yeah, sure.
성능이 괜찮으시면
If you have a
아마도
good
이번에도
hard drive
스마트 조이를 저희가
performance,
실험 기능으로 즐기실
we
수가
have the
있으세요.
smart
네.
ZOI
28일 이후에
feature
이제
as
어렸을
experimental
상태에서요.
그렇죠.
feature.
그리고 또 그 기능 중에
And
일부분이 아까 말씀하신 것처럼 뭐 대화
you
밖에서 보신 것처럼
can
인조에도 대화하는 걸 저희가 붙여보는 기능을 테스트 현재 하고 있고요. 현재 이번
conversations
얼리 액세스
with
기능에 들어가지
those
못했지만
네.
저희도 들어가면 되게 좋을 것
NPCs.
같아요. 그리고 더욱이 인조이는
and
그런 거에서 가장 뛰어난 제 생각 효과가 날 거라고 판단합니다.
inZOI
이유는 왜
will
그러냐면
be
보통
most
게임을
effective
만들면 이
in
게임의
doing something
주변에
like this
사물들의 정보가
because
없어요. 근데 인조이는 주변에
inZOI
모든 정보를 갖고 있는
has
게임이기 때문에
이미 준비가 되어
information
실제로는
on
그걸
all
연결하시게
the
되면 아마
objects
더
that are
놀라운 장면을 보실
in
수도 있으십니다.
the screen that are
좋네요.
being
준비는 돼
simulated.
있다.
뭐,
예.
예, 저희도
So
가끔
we are
그런
ready.
논의를 하고 있습니다.
너무 좋네요.
네.
이거
That's great.
개인적으로도 그거 듣기는 되게 재밌겠다. 그리고 인조에 되게 어울리겠다 싶었거든요.
I really thought that that
그럼
kind of
다음
feature would be great for
질문을
inZOI.
넘어가면,
Okay, let's move on to the next question.
관련된
I was
So
trying to
질문인데,
get
next question is
translations while
about
we were in
the
ads.
roadmap
기본 맵, 현재 이제 나온 출시된 맵에서
or the
다른
actual maps in
오픈월드
inZOI.
지역이 이게 거기 안에서 추가되거나
Will there be
확장될 계획은 있으신지.
expanded maps in the open world? Okay, so we are creating the next city right now, and
옆으로 이렇게 확장을 하려고 합니다.
the
그거 같은 경우는 저는 꼭
cities
백화점을 놓고 싶었어요.
in the
백화점.
build
그게 너무나
can be
안타까워서
expanded.
완성을 못해서 너무 아쉬웠는데
There will be
네.
added
계속
areas
그렇게
like the
확장해
department
나갈
store.
거라고 생각하시면
That's what I
맞으실
really want to put
거예요.
into one.
대신에
So
단순히 저는
that's
땅을 늘리거나
a sneak
또는
peek.
거주할 수 있는 거주
We
지역을
don't want
늘리는
to
것보단
just add
기능적으로
land
다른 공간을
spaces.
늘려가는 걸
We
희망합니다.
want to add more
맞습니다.
functional areas like the
그러면
department
다음
store example I
질문은,
gave.
이것도 어떻게
Okay,
보면 저희
so
기초 시스템에 대한 좋은 질문
next
같아서
question
여쭤보도록
is about
하겠습니다.
the base system we have.
조이들과 관계가 깊어질수록 이제 달라지는 게 있을까요?
Are there
이거
any
예시를 주시는 건데,
changes that will
단순히
occur
연애, 결혼
as
이런
the ZOI
일직선인
relationship
이런 관계밖에 없으실까요?
matures?
아니면 절친과는 일반 친구들과 다른 행동을 하는 것처럼
How about
같은 관계의
friendship?
종류가 있으실지.
What if
인조이는 이
friendships
부분은
get
굉장히
get
자신 있게
older? What
발전시켰습니다.
happens?
그래서 뭐
Okay, I
절친이라는
think I'm
나의 그 관계가
pretty confident about this feature.
그다음에 점점 더 이제 관계가 깊어질수록
As you have
이제 다른 행동과
older and
다른
deeper
대화를 하실 수가
relationship
있고요.
with
예를
your friend,
들면 이런 것도
you'll
있으세요.
have
만약에
different
이제
levels
약혼을
of
하시는데
네.
conversations you
약혼을
can have.
하면 이제 친구를
Let me
만나면
give you an
친구
example
대화가 새롭게
with the
만들어져요.
engagement.
근데
So if you
친구가
meet a
이런 대화를
friend
할 수
when you
있어요.
get engaged,
너
your friend might
이 사람이랑
say something like
결혼하려고
this:
하니?
"Are you really going through with
네.
this marriage?"
친한 친구니까
친한 친구니까 할 수 있는 말.
It's
그렇죠. 네.
a thing that a close friend can only say, right? So
뭐
this
이런
type
것들이
of
있기 때문에
new
아마 훨씬
conversations
더 깊이
might
있는
arise.
네.
관계를 만들려고 노력하고
And we are
있어서
trying
뭐
to
그렇게
really
플레이가
add more
가능하십니다.
depth
네.
into
네,
relationships.
그러면 다음 질문은
Okay, let's move on to the
오늘
next
또
question.
하이라이트 중에 하나이긴 했죠. 그
This
얼굴
is one of the
표정을
highlights
이제
of
컨트롤하는
today's
그 페이셜
presentation.
캡처를
There was the
설명하시는데
facial capture
그거를
feature
이제
that you
웹캠으로
introduced.
가능한지에 대한 좀 명확한
So
설명이 필요하실 것
can
같아요.
you use this feature with webcam? Okay, so we have a really great facial capture system. We have more than 100 bones in the face, and we have very intricate
아까 보신
movements in
장면
the
뭐냐면
face What you saw on the
아이폰에서만 이제
screen
지원하고 있는데
iOS 기준에
before,
iOS
this
기종에서는
is
제공해서
just
앞에다가 이제 화면 앞에다가
available
폰을
with
놓고
iPhones. So you
그다음에
place your
지금 앞에
iPhone
보시는
in front of you,
노트북 같은 이제
and
웹캠으로는 이제
there's a
모션을 이렇게
webcam.
컨트롤해 줍니다. 그래서 두 가지를
The webcam
섞으시면
catches
얼굴
your motion,
표정은 이제
and
스마트폰이 체크를 하고
the smartphone, your
몸의 이
iPhone, will
동작은
do the facial
어떤
capture.
카메라도 상관없으세요. 그래서 이제
And
뭐
in
이
case of the
노트북의
motion
카메라 같은 걸
capture, it doesn't
하셔도
matter what kind of
아주
webcam you use.
정교한
It could
모션이
be
되지
the
않겠지만
camera
그래도
on your
여러분들이 원하는 걸
PC.
만드실 수 있고 실제로 제가 오늘 보여드리진 않았지만 게임
And I
안에서
didn't show
연결돼
it to you
있습니다.
today,
그래서
but
게임 속에서도 이제 뭐 만약에
you
이쁜 사진을 찍고
can
싶으시다. 그럼
also
이걸
take
활용해서
pictures
사진을 원하는 사진의 포즈를
using
찍으실 수도 있습니다.
네,
this
아까
this
발표
combination.
영상에서도 이런 장면이 나와서
I
저도 딱
think there
이게 딱
was a
좋겠다
scene in
싶었는데
the video
그
that you showed.
인플루언서 분들 중에서도 이 방송하실 때
네.
그
I
본인
think
얼굴로 이제 그
influencers
카메라를
can
하는 게 아니라
also
그 캐릭터로
use
이렇게
그쵸.
모션을 입혀서
네.
하시잖아요. 근데
the
그런 분들이
characters
만약
that they
이 기능을 이제
create
탑재하실 거면
and
이제
use
웹캠으로
these
이제
features.
몸을 하는 이제
맞습니다.
모션
네.
캡처를
So
하실
they
때
can use
the
이제
webcam
얼굴까지 이거
to
모션을
get their
이제 익히시려면 그 페이셜
motion,
캡처는 이제 iOS
and
기준으로 하셔야
네.
they
된다.
can use an
Clever.
iPhone to
알겠습니다.
do the facial capture. Okay.
아, 이거 참 좋은 질문인데
And there's
이거는
a
꼭
really
이렇게
good
있는 그대로
question.
답변하지 않으셔도 되는데
You don't have
일단
to
질문 한번
answer
들어보세요.
this,
네,
뭐죠?
인조이가 만약 성공한다면
but just hear
제일
me out.
콜라보 해보고 싶은 브랜드나
If
제품이 있다면 어떤 게 있을까요?
inZOI is
특정
a
브랜드
success,
말씀하시긴 좀 위험하시면 좀
do you have any
어떤
collaborations that you want to
카테고리 어떤
have?
그런 것들이 이게
You
관심이
can mention
있으신지가 저는
categories if you
개인적으로
don't
이제
want to
궁금한 것
mention
같아요.
brand
생각이.
names.
이게
네.
사실 인조이를
I'm really curious about this
활성화해서
one.
너무
Okay.
많은 이렇게 좋은
A
브랜드분들이
lot
와주셔서
of
너무
different
감사드렸어요.
brands
아,
approached
네.
us for
얼리 액세스
collaborations
준비하는데
actually.
너무 바빠가지고
We were too
최-
busy
그
with
얼리 액세스
preparing
게임에
for
들어있는
early
거는 이제 뭐
access,
한국의 대표적인
and
이제 뭐
so
차량회사,
오, 네.
we have
그다음에 가전 회사들만 들어가
uh,
있습니다. 근데 그 외에도
a car
사실 뭐
company
주얼리나
in
뭐
the
이런 쪽도
early
굉장히 많이 왔습니다.
access
그래서
field.
저는
We
개인적으로 이렇게 오늘
got
오신 이제
approached by a
주얼리가
lot
참
of
많은데
jewelry brands as well.
주얼리 회사를 정말
I
like
좋아합니다.
jewelries,
네네네.
인조이는
personally.
정말 뛰어난 표현이
So
가능하거든요.
진짜 예쁘잖아요.
예,
we
맞습니다.
can
그래서 아마 저는 만약에 저한테 제일
show
먼저 뭘 하고 싶냐 그러면
jewelry
아마
in a
Can't do
lot
that,
of
it's fair.
detail. So I
오.
think
아마
I would
이
like to
방송을 보시는
collaborate
분들도
with
많으시기 때문에 만약에 주얼리에서 또 협찬을
jewelry
하고 싶거나
brands.
이제 콜라보 하기
If you want to
싶으시면
work with
희준한테
us,
연락 주시면 되겠네요.
please
알겠습니다.
call K-June.
네. 이것도 좀 좋은 질문인 것 같은 게
Now we
많은
have
분들이
another good
궁금해하실 것
question.
같아서 여쭤보겠습니다. 이게 지금은 얼리 액세스를 이번에 출시하는
So
거잖아요. 이제
this is an
이분이
early
물어보신
access
거는 최종
launch.
게임, 그러니까 풀 릴리스라고 하는 그 개념은
So
언제로
when
저희가
can we
예상하는 게
expect
맞는
the
건지가
full
궁금하시다고
release,
하네요.
the full launch of the game?
모르겠습니다. 제가 이제
Well,
저도 사실은
I'm not
정확하게는
sure.
말씀드리기 어려운데요.
네.
그러니까
I
저는
can't really
이제
be
몇번
sure at
앞에서
this moment.
말씀드렸지만 인조이는 아직은 너무나 부족한
I've
게임이라고
said
생각을
this
합니다. 이렇게 발표드려야
multiple
되는지라도.
times,
네네.
but I think
그래서
inZOI has a
얼리
long way to go,
액세스를 정말
and
진지하게 생각하고 있습니다. 그래서
we are
어떻게
taking early
보면
access
뭐
very
얼리
seriously.
액세스와 정식 출시라는 게
And
제가 최대한 빠르게 저도 정식 출시가 되면 좋겠지만
네.
I would
하지만
love for
여러분들이 정말
the
야
full
정말
launch to
김PD 이
be in the near
정도면
future.
인조이는 정식 출시
but
하면 그때 정도가 되는 게
I want to
더
wait
맞지
until
않을까 이런
everyone
생각을
agrees
하고요.
with me
어쩌면 그
that we are
유저분들의
ready
허락이
to go
필요하신
with the
거네요.
full launch.
그렇죠.
So are you
사실
saying that
이게
you
얼리
need
액세스라고 게임 내고
the
갑자기
players'
다음 달에
permission?
나 정식이야라고 하면 안 되는 거 아닌가요?
좀 이상하죠. 네, 그렇게 하시면. 네.
Yeah, I think we have to all agree
네.
that
좋습니다. 뭐
and
어쨌든
be on the
정해진
same
건
page about
아니지만
this.
저희의
Okay.
어쨌든 목표가
So
계속
nothing's set in
게임을
stone,
또
and your
유저분들과 함께
goal
소통하면서
is
이제
to really
개발해나가면서
communicate with
발전해서
the players
유저들
and
괜찮다고 하실
complete
때
the game.
네,
And
유저들
you want to
괜찮다고
wait
하실 때
until
그때 이제
the
완성된
players
버전이
are
이런
okay
표현은
with
어떨까요?
you.
네.
인조이가 세상에
Okay,
나가서
let me put it this way.
정말 제가 봐도 이제
So
인조이는 코어 팬들이 생겼어라고 하면
if I
저는
can
그때가
say
인조이가
with
정식
confidence
출시하는
we
게
have
맞다라고
core
판단이
fans,
될 것 같습니다.
I think that's
자연스러운
when
현상이
we can
네.
do the full launch.
좋습니다.
Okay,
네, 이거
that sounds
바로 또 밑에 있는
reasonable.
질문이지만
Okay,
이거
there's another
여쭤봐도
question
되나
right after
모르겠네요.
that question.
네.
무섭습니다.
I don't know if I can ask this
게임상에서
question, but let me go ahead.
비행기 같은 기능들
How about airplanes?
날아다니는 그
Can we
지금
expect
현재로서는 뭐 차가 있는 것만으로도
flying
이미
objects?
대단한데
I mean,
그 이제
it's great that we have
살짝 그
cars
다른
already,
또
but
이제
can we
인조의 또
expect
그래픽이라도
other
상상하면 이제 어마어마할 것
flying
같거든요. 네,
objects
그런 것들이 뭐 나중에
in the
계획이라도
future?
있으실지 이제
Do you have any
궁금하네요.
plans?
차만 해도 힘들어서요.
Okay, cars have given us enough headache.
가능할지 모르겠는데
I'm not sure if we are ready
최근에
for
개발 중에 이런
planes,
일이
but
있었어요. 저희가
let me
집을
share
층을
with
짓다
you an
보니까
anecdote.
이제
So we were
굉장히 높은
working
층을 어떤 지을
on on
개발
something
때문에
with a dev
저한테
team,
"피디님 여기서 막
and
뛰어내리면
one of
네?
the team
8강을 하면 안 될까?"
members
이랬었어요.
asked me
그래서
활강을
저는 사실
about
예전에 이제
gliding
녹음 만들면서
feature.
이미 해봐서
Hey, Keijun, how about if we
비행기까지는
enable
못해도
people to glide?
자연스럽게 떨어지는 활강을
How about
만드는
if
Like
we
in
거는
allow
뭐
Fortnite
free
가능할 수
falling?
있고요.
오.
비행기는
Slowly free
좀
falling
어려울
from the
것
building?
같습니다.
I'm not
당분간은.
sure
아,
about the
네네네.
airplanes
쉽지 않은
yet.
결정일 것 같고요.
근데
I don't
또
think
이제
we're
이걸
ready yet.
말씀드려야 될지 모르겠지만
Okay.
그 전작의
Not sure if I
게임이
should
또 마치
mention this,
날아다니는
but
거가 좀
예, 뭐
중심된
예전에 제가
게임이다
이제 뭐
보니까
그런 게임을 만든 적이 있어서
you have
가능할
experience
것은 같습니다.
making a
일본을 조금
game
기대해 볼 수 있는
with
그런 기대감을
flying
주시는
objects, right? So
답변이었네요.
yeah,
아,
I do
네.
have
그
experience in
That's what
that.
I was
이거는
expecting was a woohoo
질문이
question.
저희가 다른 채널
Okay,
통해서도
so
그 살짝 언급한 적이 있었는데
this has been
이번
mentioned in
기회를
a
통해서
different
좀 더
channel,
자세하게 말씀 주시면
but
좋을 것
I think
같아가지고
we should
이거
mention this
관심이 있어가지고
anyways.
여쭤보면
So
감옥에 갈 수도
here we go.
있나요? 굉장히
Can
간단
you
질문입니다.
also go
감옥에 갈
to
수가
the jail?
있는데요. 감옥에
Yes, you can.
가셔서
You can go to
갇히면 여러분들이
jail.
막 할
If
수 없는
you
아주 좋은
are
방이 있고요. 물론 거기서
stuck in jail,
먹고 주무실 수도 있고
네.
you
견딜
can
수는 있는데
eat and
너무
sleep
감옥에
and
완전히 갇혀서 못 나오게 해놓지는 않았어요.
have your daily life
여러
there, but
시스템들이 간섭하다 보면 탈주가 가능하게
you
돼요.
could actually
그래서 저희가
break out
그거를
of jail as
예,
well.
내부에서 회의를 많이 했는데 절대 못 나오게 해야
Jailbreak.
돼라는 개발
Jailbreak.
팀의 일부가 있었고
네.
The dev
아니 탈주를
team
해도
member,
그것도
some of
되는데 왜
them
막아요? 이런
said
사람이 있어서
we have
현재는
to
감옥에
limit
있고
them
감옥에 하실 수 있습니다.
into
어떻게
being
하시냐면
confined in
나쁜
the
짓을 많이
jail.
하시면 돼요. 그러면
But
이제 결핍
some
관이
said
오고
that
감옥에
jailbreak
갇히게
should be
되고
possible.
그러면
So
이제 감옥에서
we met in the middle
몇 시간
ground,
동안
and it is sort of possible.
시간이 끝나면
And
Jail sold Avatar.
yes, you
감옥도
can go
이것도
to jail.
얼리엑스에서 지나면
네.
지날수록 좀 더 발전 가능성이
맞습니다.
있는 부분일
I
것
guess
같네요.
this can
아,
also
네.
develop over
그
time.
다음 질문도
Yes.
이것도 확실히 그
Okay, let's go to
특정
the next
유저분들이
question.
굉장히 관심 많으신 질문이어가지고 뱀파이어나
Okay,
느낌감 같은
vampires,
초현실적인
네.
werewolves,
판타지 계열의 이제
any kind
존재들
of
업데이트에
fantastical
대한 계획이 있으신가요?
beings
Cult.
that will be
제가
available in the
어떤
game.
이제 발표에서 비공식으로 한번
I
보여드린
think
적이
I
있는데
네.
unofficially
일종의 이제
showed
뱀파이어 버전을
a
만든 적이
video.
저희 내부에 있어요.
뱀파이어요.
네,
I
저희는
created
게임
a
개발팀 안에서
vampire
이제 뭐
ZOI.
개발팀분들이 좀 자유롭게 소통하고 막 본인이 만든 걸 막 올리시고 하는데
Our
네.
team
어느 날
members
저희
like to
에이진님이
share what they
뱀파이어를
create in
만들어서
the
저한테
game,
보내왔어요.
and
저는
one
너무
of the team
좋았습니다. 근데
members
이제
had a
막상 얼리 액세스 하고
vampire,
나서
Like in
게임이
an
너무
and
adult
it was
way,
very
Steffi?
interesting to me.
Or
So
네.
그때부터는
I think
좀
as
새로운 걸
soon as
넣어야겠죠.
we are
그래서 그때는
pretty
아마
much done
다양한
with the early
판타지적인
access
요소들을
phase, I think we
많이
can start
등장시킬 거라고
adding things
생각합니다.
like that.
네, 좋습니다.
We
뭐
can
일부는
definitely have
현재 저희가
fantastical
그또
elements in the
특징이
game.
피부 톤을 좀 자유롭게
Okay,
색상을
그렇죠.
지정할 수
뭐
있잖아요.
파랗게
그래가지고
만들
We
수도
can
있고
actually
그렇죠.
change the skin color
원하신다면
to extreme
일반적인
degrees,
구현도
right?
가능하실 수 있다고
You
볼 수
can
있겠네요.
have blue skin even.
네,
So
좀
to
어떤
some
게
degree, you can
있을까요?
already create some fantasy
이것도
world.
저도
Listen,
너무
Okay,
I know
next
where you
question.
learned it
원하는
from. That's the
기능이어가지고
thing.
This is something that I want.
로드맵에서는 공개하시지
You
않으셨거든요.
didn't
그래가지고
talk about
혹시나
this
그냥
in the
피디님 생각이
roadmap,
어떤지 그냥
but I'm
여쭤보는 차원에서 한번
curious
들어봐
what
주시면
you
좋을 것
think,
같아요.
Keijun.
아이돌 이제 기능도 옛날에 한번
네.
공개한 적이
네, 네,
So
있었는데요.
you
이제 그 아이돌이 실제로
talked
그
about the
직업처럼
idol
되어가지고 나중에 콘서트까지 하는 그런
featured
것까지도
ones.
이제 상상할 수
Is it
있어요.
possible
그것도
to
정말
implement
중간중간
it and
많이
even have
시도했고요.
concerts?
그래서
Like
이제
with K-pop
나중에는 아마
idols can be
재밌는
jobs,
직업이
right?
아담 엔터테인먼트가 있고
Right.
네.
So
그 안에 이제 아이돌로
K-pop idols.
성장한 캐릭터가
Hey.
나중에 이제 도원의 어떤 무대에 서서
오.
자신의
I think
공연을 하는 어떤
K-pop
그런 세상을
idols
만들려고 하고 있습니다.
can be
그래서 이제 뭐 그렇게
created
발전시켜 나갈 건데
and
아직은 좀
under
부족한 게
Adam
있어서
Entertainment,
좀 많이
and
부탁드립니다.
네. 아직은 조금
그렇죠.
부족한
네.
상태이지만
We
좀 더 발전할 계획은 있으신 걸로.
have plans to
알겠습니다.
develop
이제 뭐,
it, but it'll take
사인을
time.
명확하게 주셔가지고
알겠습니다.
안타깝게도 저희가 더
Okay,
이상
I
질문을
think we
지금은
have to
못
wrap
받았고요.
up right
하지만
now.
걱정하지 않으셔도 되는 게
There's a
저희는
signal
항상
for us to
디스코드나
stop.
이제 다양한 매체를 통해서
But
계속
we
소통을
have
해나가니까
open
계속
channels
이제
on
질문들
Discord,
주시면
and
답변해 주시면
you can
알겠습니다. 네.
ask
정말
questions to
오늘
us
너무 많은 분들이
anytime.
와주셔서 깜짝 놀랐습니다. 사실 제가
Keijun,
한
closing
24년,
remarks.
25년 차
Thank you,
게임
everyone.
개발자인데요. 이렇게 많은 분들 앞에서
I have been
게임을
developing
발표한 건
games
정말 처음인 것
for
같습니다.
over 20 years, but it's
특히 이제
first
제가
time
게임을
for me
낸다는
to
거는 이제
stand
게임
in front
업계에는
of you
이런
like
비유가
this
있어요.
and
게임을 출시한다는 거는 아기를 낳는 거랑
um,
비슷하다고요. 이제 부모의
introduce a game
마음으로
like
이렇게
this.
게임을 내게 돼요. 그러면
In
이제
Korea,
이 아이가
in gaming
세상에
industry, we
나가서
say
어떻게 잘 살아가길 기도하는데
releasing a game is like
정말
giving
인조는
birth to a
보면
child.
이렇게 목이 막 메어요 지금도.
And it's
마음을 좀 이렇게
actually really touching for me
그래서
to to introduce inZOI to all of you like this. And
여러분들하고 계속 여러분들 얘기를 귀담아 듣고
I promise you that I will keep listening to you
완성해서
and I will
세계 최고의
do my
작품이
best
되도록 만들겠습니다.
to create the
그러면
best
부디
life
인조이를
simulation
사랑해
game.
주시고요.
Please
그리고
join
여러분들의
me
삶도 인조이 하시기 바랍니다.
and
감사합니다.
I hope we enjoy inZOI together. Thank you.
I like it. You can tell how much of a, sorry, I'm trying to undo it so I can go back to where I usually am. You can tell how much of a passion project this is for them and how much it means to them. Don't like the animations. I've had issues with Korean game companies before, and I get enough of some of those features with Sims. And I'm okay with what I have, if that makes sense. I don't feel like learning a whole new Sims game when I already have one. Yeah, no, that's okay. No, Panther, I just was honestly curious. Honestly. I just was really curious because most of the feedback has been very like, oh my gosh, like K-Rid there, right? Take my money. But, you know, and then to have somebody say, not for me, it's like, okay, all right, that's, I mean, I respect the heck out of that, but like, why? You know, so that makes perfect sense. Yeah, it does. It does, it does. All right, so we learned a lot. We learned a lot. The motion capture is what I'm most interested in because that would be the biggest thing for sign language learning. It absolutely would. Yeah. Or VTubers. Like, I know Avatar, you don't really want to show yourself on the channel, on your channel, but you know, inZOI, you could use them as a VTuber. I have a feeling it would murder my computer, but it'd be so cool. Dor, you can check on Steam right now. It not only has when it will release officially for you based on where you are, but it also will tell you what the specs are. So, yeah. A lot of people do not like how human this. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Kay, is I was thinking, you know, everyone's like, oh, it's such a competitor for Sims. Like, finally, there's a competition for Sims. And it's like, yes, but the thing is, The Sims is silly. The Sims is funny. The Sims is, you know, it's cute, right? And it's silly and it's whimsical. And inZOI is going to be a little more realistic. And some people like to play their Sims more realistic. You know, they'll download mods to make the Sims look more realistic, CC to make their Sims and their worlds look more realistic. Because that's what they want, is a more realistic game. So I think that this is going to appeal more to those people. You didn't hear that at all. Let me fix that for you. I'm so sorry. I did not realize you guys could not hear those sounds like literally this whole time. Hi, Kit Kat. How are you? I mean, I guess it makes sense because of the video. But friends, how are you? I'm so sorry. I didn't really get to chat before, during the video and before. I know we got the raid from our friend, Isles. Gosh, I can never remember how to say it because I'm going to say it wrong. Isle of Cess Rumnir. And I'm sure that they have raided and faded by now. We also did get a follow from that raid, so thank you so much for the follow, friends. Also, Blue, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much for your resub, friend. I felt really bad not responding to you when you subbed. But thank you so much for 6 heckin' months, you sweet bean. Thank you so much. I'm learning to use skin/overlay skins to make my Sims look more human with inZOI. I won't have to download CC to do so. Exactly. But they also made it very, very clear that they're already putting stuff out there for Blender and everything else, because they want creators to make CC and mods. Like they're very much encouraging it, which I love. But really all 3 are different Sims. Paralife and this one, yes, they are very different. Paralife doesn't even have a release date yet. So I'm good, just chilling tonight after a particularly busy and tiring 4 days coupon. I completely understand that. I do. We are gonna be here for another half an hour, and then I unfortunately do have to go. I have to go pick up the kiddos. I thought they stopped making Paralives. I don't think it was Paralives. There was another one. Was it Paralives canceled? No, Life by You was canceled. Also, hi, Sweet Tater Fries. How's it going? Yeah, Life by You was canceled. Yeah. Hi, CP. Welcome in. Friends, go follow Sweet Pea. Go. So long as inZOI focused on Korean culture, they will stand out from The Sims. I don't know how much of it is going to be focused on the Korean culture, though. That's the thing. How are you? How are you, Tater Fries? I'm not sure what you want to be called. If you want to be called Sweet Tater Fries, I'll call you Sweet Tater Fries. If you want to be called Tater or Fries or Sweet or, Susan, whatever you want to be called, I'll happily call you what you want to be called. Karen, hello officially. So I don't know how much of it's really going to be focused on Korean culture. Honestly, you can call me whatever, to be honest, and I'm doing well. However, I'm good. We just finished watching the showcase. I don't know if you were hanging out while we were watching that. And now we're talking about the showcase. You just got on. Okay, all right. So yeah, we just finished watching the showcase about inZOI. You haven't seen inZOI at all? Well, they haven't released the game. They have it out in early access very soon. I messed around with the career thing. One, the case adorable. Two, the graphics are insane. They are. I like how easy it's going to be to create mods inside Life by You. How easy it was going to be. So yeah, I agree. However, inZOI is making it very easy to do so already from the beginning. Right? I kind of slept all day after my day yesterday, but I haven't eaten. So go take care of yourself, Panther. Of course. Always real life first. They've got motion capture that you can drive the cars. So there's definitely more realistic elements to inZOI over like The Sims. Unpin this. What I will do though, friends, is you can go back. GTA meets Sims. Yeah, kinda. That's the link right there. If you want to go back and watch the showcase again, you can. So you can see all the things. You're mad at The Sims right now? Oh no, what'd they do? What did The Sims do? Please tell me. Also, inZOI is saying it's going to be $40 for their early access. However, all DLC and updates are going to be included for free until the full game launch, which I love. The game just keeps having so many bugs even when I remove mods. I'm just over it. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Yeah, I know a lot of CC and mod creators are starting to get a little upset because they're dropping so many updates right now that their stuff keeps breaking. So last thing, Diz, that could be another reason it turns me off. I can't stand GTA. Panther, that might be it. That would make a lot of sense. I don't know, it feels like watching a computer animated like anime. That's kind of what the graphics remind me of. So they also said that there are 16 deaths already. That's how I feel when I play Baldur's Gate. Oh man. Yeah, no, I know. I feel that way too playing Baldur's Gate. I do play Baldur's Gate. I don't play it on stream, but I do play Baldur's Gate. Exactly, Pacific, PC generated anime style. Yeah. And I don't mind it. It's just like I said, it's definitely going to be a lot more realistic compared to Sims, because Sims is silly and whimsical. And that's what I love about The Sims, right? I cannot, and I know that in a way this is going to be a direct competition for The Sims. So on the upside, Tater, is that it might push EA to fix more of those things because now they have a direct competition. I guess I'm frustrated with the updates. I turned off auto update and just play offline. I will not update until I know my game won't break. Door, that's totally fair too. Absolutely. Not gonna lie, I think Sims 4 graphics are better in terms of being able to last longer because Sims 4 still looks good and some time inZOI is gonna look dated. Yeah, probably. That makes sense. Love the silly, whimsical, funny of EA Sims. Great escape from IRL. Exactly, Coupon. It's true. Just because it's the same genre doesn't mean it's the same. Like Field of Mist and Stardew. Exactly. Like they're the same, but they're not the same. Yep. You can play both and not feel bad. I like both. Exactly. Yeah. Fields of Mystery. I don't have that one. I should get that one. I actually just got. Oh yeah. I just got a bunch of new. Let me see here. I got Repo, Europa, Clem, A Star Named Eos, Wanderstop. Wanderstop is new. I'm really excited to play that one. Sea of Thieves, A Short Hike, Spiritfarer, Farewell Edition, Good Pizza, Great Pizza, Sundered, Eldritch Edition, Jotun, Valhalla Edition. Those are the games I got with the summer update. So yeah, Sea of Thieves, short, high, right, it does. Well, they're saying that there's a cozy version of Sea of Thieves. Juby, I'm wanting to make more cozy game content for YouTube. We're still probably mostly gonna play Sims here, but I want to play these other games. I think they look really interesting. Sea of Thieves is so much fun. Is it? Okay. I also have like Beacon Pines I haven't touched. I've got Among Trees, haven't really touched that. American Truck Simulator, haven't even opened that one. Ballads at Midnight looks really good. Bastion. I've got so many games between myself and then the stuff that I have access to from dev. And then I just also downloaded a ton of demos. One of the demos I played that I was really loving was called Best Served Cold. It's a lot like Tavern Talk, but you're like at a speakeasy during the Prohibition and you're trying to solve crimes. It's really, really cool. So I got Goat Simulator 3, Goat Simulator Remastered, Goat Simulator 3 DLC, and Project Zomboy. Okay, but I love that. I also recommend Roots of Pacha. It's prehistoric farm sim. Ooh, I haven't even heard of that one. Let me add that to my one to look at there. Gotta play with the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. Gotta go find the looty loot. All of them are 45%. Right. Yeah. No, the only one that wasn't really discounted, it was a little, but not a lot, was Wanderstop. But like they literally just Steam, K-Rid. Steam is running a spring sale right now. Slime Rancher as well. I think I have the demo for that one actually. So Roots of Pacha. Okay, there it is. Okay. Ooh, that was loud. There's not a demo, so I will add it to my wish list to take a closer look. But it looks cute. Have I played La Noire? No, I have not. Let me see. I'm wondering if I do have Slime Rancher. I'm pretty sure I do, but I gotta check. Oh, nope. Slime Rancher was one I looked at though, and they didn't have a demo, so I moved past it because I was just trying to get demos. There was a lot. I also, I have Cozy Grove. I haven't really played. I have so many games. You'd probably be good at it. You a detective and you got to use body language and interview people and shit set during gangster times. Ooh, that sounds cool. That's kind of what Best Served Cold was. Yeah, Tom. In fact, we've played it on stream. Yeah, I love Wildflowers. It's so cute, but it's so cozy. Like last time, in fact, if you go back and watch the VOD, I went back because I was looking at clips. I looked so tired. It's no wonder the game was like it's so cozy. It was putting me to sleep. And I was like, dang, usually this isn't a problem. I looked exhausted. So clearly I needed it. I also have Dinkum, Don't Starve Together. I played that some. I can't wait for the new Duck Detective, and also the new Wild Society looks really good. Ooh, Tom. Ooh, that's cool. I have one called Foundation. I actually got some codes for some games that just released that I need to look at. I have Ikone Island still. There's another one that Luma Island. That's the other one. I have Luma Island I haven't played yet either. Oh, I have way more than 31. Doom is $1.99. Oh, dang. I think that Squirrel game is coming out soon. Yeah, there's actually a demo for that. I downloaded the demo. Scrolled away. Yeah, Duck Detective has a sequel coming out. Will for Wild Society be released, hoping they put it on Switch as well. Hopefully. They probably will. If they don't release it right away, they probably will because they released Wildflowers that way. So you've never heard of it? Duck Detective? Oh man, Duck Detective was fun. We played it. In fact, I think we finished it in a single stream. It was super fun, so cute. And now they're doing a sequel. So yeah, highly recommend. Very cute, very cozy, very funny. Yeah, really good. Really story based. Like you can really only play once. Yes, that is the one that's currently out, and then they have an update, like a sequel coming out. That'll be fun. Diz and I played a little bit of the Phasmophobia update this week. That was pretty fun. Oh, yeah, it's so cute. So cute. Also, though, if you do play Sims, they are also running a spring sale for theirs as well. Like some of their DLCs are like 50% off. So if you do play Sims and there's packs that you don't have yet, you might take a look. Yes. Yeah. It was really easy to stream. And really, it's like a story, and you kind of fill in the blanks. It's really fun though. It's funny and cute. I recommend, highly recommend. Yeah. So I'm excited for the sequel for that one. It should be really, really good. Okay, so but inZOI drops on the 27th our time, 28th at midnight, I think, Korean time. So I think it's 5 p.m. our time. If you go to Steam, it'll actually tell you when inZOI drops. And they're doing Twitch drops. So if I stream inZOI, you have the option to pick up, I think, a demo version of it for free through Twitch drops. It's a demo version, or hold on, let me look. What did it say? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll take a look at that, Diz. For sure, for sure. What did I say? Streaming on Twitch, make sure to set your stream to inZOI game category will automatically enable Twitch drops, allowing your viewers to earn access to inZOI Creative Studio just by watching. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Avatar. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So yeah, Twitch streamers, that's been released, so I can talk about it. Also, starting tomorrow night, you might start seeing more content about inZOI. So yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, so based on the showcase that we just watched, they do. Yeah, it'll be out on depending on where you live, Tater, it'll be released at 5 p.m. on the 27th on Pacific time. So depending on where you live, if you go to the page that Avatar just posted there if you click that link, it'll actually tell you. Yeah, really soon. Yeah, it'll show on the Steam page. Yep. So, but based on the video that we just watched, what's a feature that most impressed you if you were here for the showcase? I'm super curious what everybody is like excited about. I'm really interested to see motion capture. Yeah, driving, says Diz. Considering I'm awful at driving in Outbreak. Like, not good. It's bad. I hit a stop sign one time. I hit the stop sign so hard, it flew up in the air high enough that the game did not recognize that it was a sign. So it stayed like flat in the air way high because I hit it that hard. The in-game, the character creation. Yeah, I think they're calling it Kaz because they're called Zois, not Sims. So it's still going to be like Kaz, but it's Kaz. But yeah, it looks really good. Oh my god, the gardens look stunning. They do, right? The character creation, can't drive because of medical reasons, so I'm good with that. Yeah. Well, you can have it self-drive, or you can drive it. Yeah, Sunday driver. I wish I had been recording that because it was actually really funny. I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing so hard. So, yeah. Yep. I was crying laughing at myself. Would have looked funny. It was funny. It was. So I guess I'm interested to see how the driving goes in that game. I'm really interested to see the deaths, because they were saying like you could slip and fall in the bathroom and die. And I'm curious like what happens when you go to jail. Like I usually play these games so vanilla. So it'll be really interesting to maybe go a little chaotic with something that's not meant to be whimsical. Yeah, you can go to jail. You can go to jail in inZOI. I'm really interested to see what that looks like. So, and it looks like it's the open world concept like The Sims 3 had, which a lot of people liked. Yeah, like just 5 minutes ago, I fell in lava in Minecraft and nearly died. I mean, lava will do that, Avatar. Lava will do that for sure. I guess we're not really talking just inZOI. We should probably just change it to just chatting, because now we are just chatting. Yeah, hopefully minimal. I think once you're in, go to jail, do not pass go. Yeah, Steffi, that's so funny, because that's what I thought. I have no self-preservation skills. Can't be behind 10-ton metal death box. I think it'll be one of those, like, once you're in, there won't be a lot of loading screens because it's open world concept. I think. That's kind of what I'm getting. I hope to be able to play out my favorite K-dramas. Ooh, yeah. I think that it'll be really good for machinimas. Honestly. Like, the level of quality of machinimas that you can make with inZOI, especially because you can do motion capture. Like, for example, like that's what OMG Sims does for his machinimas, is he uses a motion capture rig. So this is going to make it even easier for people like OMG Sims to make amazing machinimas. I'm kind of, I'll have to check in with Stassi and see if she's even paid attention to any of this, because I bet it's going to make machinimas way easier. You'll have to either have no loading time or the game will always be loading. Right, Avatar. I'm really interested how the fame system works. Like they said, the K-pop thing, that'll be interesting to see how in depth that goes. Yeah. What the camera settings would be like. Yeah. Yeah. Very interested. So, should be interesting. I think there's a few creators in our sphere that will be able to showcase some inZOI stuff before the actual release date. Maybe, possibly. I know of 3. Yep. I know of 3. I wonder what they will do for commercial licensing for movies. Yeah, right. Well, they're really big on, I mean, they're really already there, like, for, you know, listening to the creators and the people playing the game. Obviously, like, they were taking questions from people who've had access. Their Discord, they're very active in their Discord, for the record. So, you know, if you have questions, Discord's a great place. Their Discord is a great place to go. Also, friends, just a heads up, ads are going to start in about a minute. So if you're not subscribed, you might just turn down that volume. And we're only going to be streaming for about 5-ish more minutes. Maybe. There might be things I can't say right now. But are you subscribed to my YouTube? Okay. Asking for no particular reason. Just, you know, asking cuz. Hold on. I could drop a link if you want. Eyes emojis. Yeah. Hi, Spoopy. Here. You might go there and follow for no reason at all related to what we're talking about. Hi, Spoopy. How are you? So yeah, we're gonna keep talking about this for a little bit more, and then we do have to. I have to go get Kid. I have to go get Kiddo. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. I'm really surprised. Since I started uploading more videos, I actually got over 100 subscribers on YouTube, and that surprised me. I sat at like 40 something, 27 for like a really long time. So after dropping like not even that many videos. So meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's buzzing with Game Talk. Pacific's Acorn giving spree has everyone hyped. Meanwhile, the inZOI graphics are wowing folks, but Sims bugs have some venting. Panther's lurking after a long day, and there's a treasure trove of game recommendations from Prehistoric Farm Sim to Duck Detective. K-Ray just subbed, adding to the hype train. Wrong sub. But thanks, Girl Scout Bot. Yeah, we talked about Duck Detective. We were talking about the games that we've gotten on Steam lately. Because inZOI, their release date is showing on Steam right now. So, yep. Anyway. So yeah, inZOI should be really good. I'm excited. I really want to see what all the deaths are. I want to see what happens when you go to jail. I want to see what happens when you play a car. When you drive a car, excuse me. Yeah. I'm pretty excited. Oh, we have some friends. Is he still doing that? Oh, he's watching it again. Okay. I wonder if you can crash. It sounds like it. Well, it sounds like you can get hit by a car and die, Tom. So I don't know why you couldn't crash a car and die. So I don't know. Interesting. Ooh. So I'm looking to see who's online. We have a lot of friends on right now playing a lot of games. So it's an interesting game, but I don't have the CPU. Yeah, this might not be good for Pacific. Are you, Coupon? I'm excited. Y'all, if you do play Sims, if you're a builder, we do have a shell challenge for my birthday, which is the 30th. Should be a good time. Let me see. Where might we go? Do y'all want Sims? Or looks like Spring is watching the showcase again? I've priced a new motherboard and CPU. Yeah, right, Kay. Yeah, we have to get it. I at least have to get a new processor. We were trying to do, that's why we were testing a dual streaming setup. Right? Of course. Yeah. Okay, so we'll be back on Thursday. And on Thursday, Dev and I are going to be playing Split Fiction, which is the new EA game that's dual, like it's a 2-player, and you have to do 2 players through the whole thing, so one person gets it, and then, yeah. Micro Center, the best place there is. Is there one near you? Okay, there's nothing near me. I'm lucky to have a Ross and a Costco. We go on. Is Devin here? There's a website he goes to. Oh no, he's working on Sims Legacy Hub. There's a website he goes to. Egg something. Oh, okay. Listen. Message me sometime. I'll tell you exactly how far in the woods I am. I don't even have a Ross or a Costco nearby. I have a Walmart. Yes, Newegg. He goes to Newegg a lot. Most of my computer's parts were from Newegg. Yeah. Every time I get an update, that's usually where it's from. So, all right. Let me see. Ooh, this person's playing Crime Scene Cleaner. That's one I've been interested in. Why don't we go see? Oh, let's go here. Oh, no, I lied. We're going to go here. I haven't gotten to rate this person in a long time. Yeah, out in the boondocks. Oh, man. If you only knew. They've written books about how secluded my area is, popular ones. So, all right, friends, we're gonna go see our friend Toasty Bear. She is currently playing Animal Crossing, which is fun and cozy too, right? I don't know about you. I haven't actually sat and watched Animal Crossing for like the longest time. So this will be fun. Equally cozy. Even if you can't stick around after the raid, you should absolutely at least drop the raid message and say hi. I'm a huge fan of Toasty. I think she's just the sweetest. She's super kind. She's super fun. She's an amazing builder. And GB just dropped the raid messages. So if you're subscribed, please grab the ones with the emotes. If you're not subscribed, grab the ones with the squirrels. Either way, we're going to go next. We're going to show our love to our friend Toasty. Friends, if you are here hanging out, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subs. Thank you for the bits. And looks like, hey, it caught your YouTube sub, which I wasn't expecting. If you look, it'll scroll up again. It caught your YouTube sub. Put Toasty in her second partner app tonight. Ooh, yes. Okay, friends. inZOI your night all. That's a good one. It's a good one. All right, friends. I love you all so much. I hope you have a great evening. I will see you Thursday for Split Fiction. Okay? All right. Have a great night. Helps if I actually start the raid. Please do not forget, friends, that you, yes, you are enough. You do matter. And you are significant. Grab a raid buddy. And let's heckin' go. I'll see you all on Thursday, okay? Okay. Bye, friends. Bye. Bye now. Goodbye.